Hello, and welcome to another episode of Everyone Gets a Trophy, where everyone gets a trophy, but everyone doesn't deserve one. I'm your humble and gracious host, Ien Conner. Today, I am with, oh my god, a fabulous human being. Oh man, let me let me just tell everyone you guys are in for a fucking treat tonight because me and this special guest have not spoken in some time. We had the show we did together called Totally Epic. It was 100% fucking totally epic, constantly. But him and I, well, we talk almost every day, in passing, you know what I mean? But we haven't had like a full blown, conversation in a while. So this is going to be fun, and I'm going to see if he wants to come, into this space that I've been a part of, and react to some of the like shenanigans and the drama and the heartbreak and things of that nature, right? So get ready for a great late night episode, and I just want to just bring him on stage so he can introduce himself. This is my brother Rain. Hello, beautiful.
Hello.
How
Hey,
are you?
man. What's up? I'm
Oh my.
good. I'm good.
How have you been? How have you been? How have you been?
Oh my gosh. I've been everywhere. I've been in and out, stretched here and there. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to start that. Like, life.
Life be lifing all the
Life
time.
is racing. Life is racing. I try to, look, yesterday I was talking to someone. I was like, I need to freaking, I got to eat, pray, love my life clear across
Facts.
the world. Like, I'm gonna
Facts.
go to Italy and
Hmm.
learn how to eat and enjoy again. Or I might go to
Facts.
another country, I don't know. And then go on to maybe Tibet. Not India, but Tibet. Nothing wrong with
Hmm.
India. But go to Tibet and
Ooh,
pray. And then end it in Bali or Bora Bora.
I've had a friend who just came from Bali, like not too long ago, that you said that, and it is so
Bali.
crazy. And it's like, man, it's like us. We need to get out and travel more. You know what I mean? We need to take a trip together one of these days.
Yes, we do.
I don't know if you want to go, to the, to England, or if
I
we're
do
going
want
to
to go.
take a trip to New Zealand, because New Zealand might be, the stop for us. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that is. That's like the ultimate spot.
Facts, facts.
Like,
Now,
right. I just came from Louisiana, New Orleans, so
oh
that
man,
was like my little mini trip, day
oh
trip.
man, tell me, you sent me pictures and videos. I was like, oh my
I
God, Rain
did.
looks like he's enjoying himself so
I
much.
did. I enjoy myself every time I'm in Louisiana, period.
Mm-hmm.
But New Orleans is just that, just a kind of magic for me.
Mm-hmm.
We ate food. Oh my gosh, that was like the eat part. Oh my gosh, the food down there, you
Facts.
already know. Oh my gosh,
Facts.
oh my gosh, I was a big bag. What the people say these days? Big
The
Mac.
big bags. Boom. My
Oh,
son was just calling me a big bag not too long ago. That's so fucking funny that you mentioned that.
right.
That
So I ate Cajun over in Tremaine, of course.
oh, you wasn't at Treme. You wasn't out there looking for Vincent, was you? Hold on. Boom.
I was, and I can find him for nothing.
I know you so well. What are you talking about? I know you so well.
You already know. I was searching for him, and I'm like right here. I'm like, gosh, I'm invading the territory. Come on out. But, but yeah, it was a good time down there.
You know them Treme
Um,
witches don't play.
they don't. I ran into the neighborhood. Look, I was look. I already went to the French Quarter, which is we made our way
Hmm.
in the Tremaine and was looking for the food, and then we done that little bridge, and then it's beautiful over there. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Oh my gosh, the houses. Oh my gosh.
Facts.
Oh my gosh,
Facts.
I'm an architect, like whatever you call foul. Like I
Hmm.
love architecture and any
Hmm.
kind of like. Oh my gosh, I can just look at houses and do pictures of that for hours.
I'm knowing it. I'm knowing it, and it's like so beautiful. Cause the last time I went there, and it was like I can't believe people do so much, like like crime here, and it's like, look how beautiful it is. It's like you, most people should be like so inspired, like just to be, because I was so inspired when I went down there, dude. Like,
Like I was too. Like
mm-hmm,
I came back. You know, I'm a writer. Everyone, I'm a writer.
mm-hmm,
So I got inspired being in there. And I was like, oh my gosh, I got so much I got to write about. Oh my gosh,
mm-hmm,
the way I'm about
mm-hmm.
to just lay it all out, write it, and just
It
oh
just,
my god, oh my
it
god.
just gives like that, like the breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? Like,
It does. It does. I needed that. I needed the relaxation anyway. I could get that anywhere, but we were going down there for one of my sister's birthday.
mm-hmm.
So we got down there. She wanted to take the train, which if anyone has to take a train somewhere,
Oh my
it's
god. So
it's
it's
it.
next level.
It is. It's like perfect. You know, I took him up there to Chicago to see that concert, Earthquake 7.
Oh man, you gotta tell me about that. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get that. So you know, I took that like about a year. Was that a year ago? But I went up there to Chicago, and it was 15 hours. It was perfect. I didn't have to drive. I didn't want to drive. I just
Mm.
want to ride on. Keep going. um, but yeah, we did that on the way. It was 3 hours getting down to New Orleans. Once we got down there,
Mm-hmm.
got to the impact. Everything was cool. People are just so colorful. We love. Look, for one, you know how we always talk. Us, Louisiana and New Orleans, Jackson, Mississippi, they're like
Mm-hmm.
sisters, you know. We're like
Facts.
a little cultural different, but not that much. And so,
Not
you
that
know,
much.
we're already at home. We got down there, you know, friends. Now, the fools up in Memphis,
Mm.
they're so rude. Oh my god. But
Facts.
but yeah, we got down there right before Lee weekend, so you know people were getting ready. So we got some big balls. We got some Cajun seafood, the pig feet there. Oh my gosh,
Oh
I
my
cannot
god.
recommend that more than marinade. Oh my god. Oh my god, hold on. My mouth watering. Anyway, love food. Got that, but yeah, and then you know had to get the cookie on. Got me a little blood bag at the Vampire Cafe.
Oh,
My
that's so
sister was
fire.
like, "You don't know." It was like Vampire. I said, "Well, Vampire Cafe can pop up." I was like, "Y'all don't know, y'all know the lore down here. They are known for vampires down here."
Facts.
They
What? You just gonna
knew.
find?
They
You
knew.
might
They
find
knew.
Louis. You might run
Look.
into Louis or Lestat.
Look, Louis Ordelis that that's what I'm talking about. Vampire look, interview with a vampire. Why was I say vampire diaries? But interview
Same
with a
difference.
vampire. But
They all in New Orleans. Well, the originals are in New
they all
Orleans.
told their story because when you look at the story of interview with the vampire, Louis is literally telling his story like he wrote it down. So it
Mm-hmm.
was like a diary for him. But yeah, like I say it's the Lord. They literally got a law where vampires are not allowed to bite.
Facts. Not allowed to bite anyone. Like, I don't think people even know that. Like in the mainstream world, like, yeah,
No, they
nah,
don't.
this is
It's
a
actual
law.
law.
Like, and people don't get it, and like, what? Are you serious? Like, yeah, like this is a thing. Like, you just don't understand. Like, it's wild here.
Exactly. So that was a like a little top for them because they were like they didn't really know that was a thing. I was like, yeah, it's all kinds of why my fan just came on by itself. Why my fan just came on by itself and I'm like
Facts. I'm thinking you peeped it out too. When you peeped it out, I saw your face. I was like, yeah,
like
I know he saw that.
my heart was singing and then it fell, you know, my Inuyasha, you know.
I know y'all shout.
Inuyasha, you know that's my bad. That's me and
Fact.
Inuyasha. That's
Oh,
my
that's what I wanted to tell you about. Boom. The creator of Inuyasha just came out with a new anime called Mao. And when I
mm-hmm.
tell you, I was like, oh, Rain's gonna fall in love with this character. Like
I
the
mean I
character of
will.
Mao, you're gonna fall in love with it. It's like he's like a softer Inuyasha, almost.
Ah, I'm
And
gonna
it's
have to check it out. Is it what is it? Is it streaming on something or where?
it should be on Crunchyroll. If it's
I got two people who has the Crunchyroll. I don't know why I haven't subscribed there yet, but I
mhm,
gotta, but they got it, so I use theirs.
facts, facts. Let's not
Because
put
I
that
just
in.
got into,
We
look,
do
I
not.
just got into Witch Pack out here and
Oh my
what's the other,
God, it's so good.
right? I think
Let's
I missed a couple episodes so far. I think I saw the first four or three. I don't know.
I believe they're on
'Cause
episode 7 or 8 now,
I
if I'm not
haven't kept
mistaken.
up because I know it's been a couple of weeks since I watched it. So because I was at my one of my family's house and they were watching it there and they were trying
Oh
to get
yeah,
me here.
it's so good. The
Yeah,
animation is
that
so beautiful.
so beautiful. I love the magic system on there too. It's
Oh my
very
god, yes. But continue.
yeah. You know what anime? And I was telling them about that. That this is related. Anime, because you got people out here like, oh my god, you watch anime? That's so weird. They ain't said that to me. I don't be saying. I know watching for years. Uh,
Facts.
but
Big
I saw a
facts.
video where people were talking about that. What was that? It was a clip that came to my timeline. It made me think like people out here thinking like, how do you not like anime? If it's not the animation, the storyline, it's just like,
Yes.
how do you not like? I think it was on that Pop the Balloons challenge.
Oh
That
yes.
that was, and I saw a clip, and the guy, I guess the guy was on there. He had to tattoo some. What was that tattoo of? Was it Berserker? I've never seen the anime, but I know that it has something to do with that. It was just a little symbol. It was
Oh
on
yeah,
his
I know what
neck.
you're talking about. The symbol
Okay,
of sacrifice. Yeah.
yeah, that's it. That's it. And he still look a little dude like this, and he watched him. The girls are well, one of the girls, if I remember right, was clowning him. Like you like, what you talking about? And he's running his whole geeky little spiel,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, well, that's weird. It's just for kids. And I went on a little rabbit hole of people who actually sit out here judging. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
really? How could you not? Like, if you just sat down, it's the most satisfying, like, piece of just, I don't know, I just love it.
It can be a acquired taste for some. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
can, it can.
and if you didn't
You
grow up in
know,
that era with us, like you wouldn't know.
yeah, you wouldn't know. And I have to remind myself that, I'm like, they wouldn't know,
Mm-hmm.
especially the ones that are getting into it now. They know the big popular mainstream ones, which I'm
Yeah.
all for. I'm not a snob.
Mm-hmm.
But back then, we had the very few that we were had access to at one point. We didn't have like Crunchyroll or streaming, so we were watching like Gundam Wing,
100%.
Inuyasha, Dragon
100%.
Ball Z, which was leading the charge, Sailor Moon, which
Facts.
people don't
Oh my
realize
god.
it was
S-
a total
st-
anime.
Still my greatest anime of all time, and people hate when I tell them that Sailor Moon will always beat Goku, and they hate that
Right?
conversation.
Yeah, I had that conversation. I gotta add you to that little group chat with me and two of my brothers and
Oh,
we
100%.
were it was like a book club, so we were talking about a book and movie. Like it started
Mm-hmm.
off as that, and then we added an anime because we all watch it. And they
Mm-hmm.
who someone posed a question, one of my brothers, since I flew up in Sailor Moon after I thought about it because I never seen the anime, but you probably have.
Mm-hmm.
Was I'm gonna think of it later. Anyway, he said it was some time lord person, and Vondergaard. I can't remember. But anyway, and I put the Sailor Moon, of course. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that conversation between Sailor Moon and Goku always comes up with any kind of discussion.
It's a big topic because people
It's
just
a
can't wrap
topic.
their people who didn't watch Sailor Moon, they can't wrap their heads around like her being able to beat Goku, and they're like,
No,
no.
they just see her doing her poses, and then they see her, the dresses, and they really underestimate that she
Mm-hmm.
really is a powerful being.
Yeah, I was like, she's warping reality right now, like, and
That
they like,
part, you
and
can
they're like,
literally
what?
destroy the universe and remake it.
Remake it. Like she can literally her reincarnation powers. Like she can literally, if you die, she can reincarnate you into a different body. Like it's just she's a different level of power. Like you're gonna need like another character in Dragon Ball Z other than Goku to go head to head with her. Like one of the gods or
Right.
something.
Yes, and we know Goku, which is the cool part. He's based on Sun Wukong.
Facts.
Who mastered the 75. Transformation, which is cool. I love the Sun Wukong. I love that whole lore story.
Mm-hmm. Journey to the
But
West.
right,
Mm.
Journey to the West. I'm telling you, it's all like these stories. I'm talking about. I need more stories like that.
Facts.
Well, we had that conversation about like stories we don't get these days, like the whole
Mm.
kind, all kinds that we don't get from like Africa alone, like these movies that
Facts.
come out.
Oh man, so fucking good. Like so
Right?
good. and it's just like
Right.
so underrated on top of that. Like, but
Very underrated.
I be saying like that's our job to like create these stories. You know what I mean? And like bring them,
Yeah.
and also like put these stories out there so people can understand what are the inspiration to like some of the, because it's like a lot of people today in today's time, and like a lot of younger kids who will watch Dragon Ball Z and not understand anything about Sun Wukong, or not even understand that this takes inspiration from those stories.
Right. And I'm one of those, like, when I was growing up, of course I didn't. Now, I wouldn't say I didn't know about the story sometimes. I think I saw some stuff when I was growing up or heard the story, but I never really connected the two
Mm-hmm.
until I got older. So,
Mm.
but a lot of people don't see like that inspiration, especially with a lot of things. Like they take stories and warp them, make new things.
100%.
Such yeah, like someone's making inspired by a story that came before that. Like I didn't know how many Disney Channel movies, original movies,
Facts.
were actually based on different classics or actual books.
Mm-hmm.
I thought some of they were original.
Facts. And when I was growing up, that's like literally what you get from it. It's like you don't know that, oh, the Wizard of Oz has like that many books. You know what I mean? You just
No, no one
know
does.
that one story, and you're like, oh, well, that's it.
Yeah, no one knows the fact that Dorothy,
Mm-hmm.
like, hold on, what was that? Like the movie, they look at the movie and think that that's how it actually is. Like she was dreaming the whole time, but no, that's the choice they made. She actually went to the land of
Mm-hmm.
Oz,
Mm-hmm.
and
Because I
but
like Disney made a remake that was more darker with the young lady who was in what's that movie? What was the movie called? The
I know talking
about
about
the witches.
the craft.
Yeah, The
You talking
Craft.
about Rouge Ball?
Fuji Balk. Boom. I love that Wizard of Oz that they did with her. Like it was so like, oh man, that's probably my favorite. Return to Oz. That might be my
Return,
favorite Wizard of Oz movie.
and I loved her. And I spent so long since I seen that movie.
Mm.
Cause I used to watch everything she was in. Like she was in my favorite, like from the cute story, like the worst witch. She was
Oh
in
yeah, the
that.
worst witch. Yep.
Yeah, she was in the Halloween special.
Mm-hmm.
And that's based on the book series, which I watched all. I grew up on the Worst Witch, of course. But
Oh god, I remember when that came on Disney, like way back in the day.
they got it was like the '80s Halloween special,
Mm-hmm.
and then they got the 2000 or 1999 2000 version of the show. It's on TV, and the Weird Sister College spinoff, and then they have. I love the books because it's based on a book series that was actually out way before Harry Potter.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and it actually, when you know the, like, I don't know if you ever, like, read the story, it actually has parallels. I'm like, did Joey go out here and actually steal this with another
Hey,
lady? And it takes place
hey.
in
Mm,
England.
mm,
Because you got the potions people, which is a female on that thing.
mm-hmm.
She dresses in black. Who picks on the main character,
Oh wow.
and she's the potion teacher. Like, and then she has beef
Mm-hmm.
with a witch, another witch who comes from a prominent old family, very old, long line of witches,
Mm-hmm.
mm.
Mm.
who's Scottish and comes from, and they're rich,
Facts.
the Hollows. I'm like, okay,
This sounds so familiar. Mm-hmm.
but it sounds so familiar. She belongs to a trio at least in the original story, she belongs to a trio of friends,
Mm-hmm.
all girls, but still, she has a best friend
Mm-hmm.
named Maud, Spellbody, or Moonshine in some of the iterations. And it's three friends. I'm just saying, it all comes a very lovable older witch continues to have Mistress named Miss Tackle. He's very wise, very powerful.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Who actually favors her. Just saying.
Hmm.
And all this, and this book is much older. It came out in the 70s
Mm-hmm.
before Harry Potter. Nothing against Harry Potter. I'm a big fan, but I'm just saying.
I know the shots you're taking. You're being so controversial right now, Rain.
Yeah, I can already hear it. Look, it's right up in these DMs. Let me talk to
Mm-hmm.
you. Let me talk to you.
Facts.
You see me up on Facebook the other day. I had my wine. My
Mm.
Hermione gets look at me.
That part.
I'm out here. I'm
That
carrying my
part.
car. I'm doing around steps. I'm telling yeah.
I saw you, boy. You was ready to go and pull the stick out on them. What? Stop playing.
What? They're
Oh
turning
man,
sideways. That's what.
I saw on your stories. You shared your story, and I was like, "What is this?" And it was like, "We about to see who we can catch lacking."
And the thing
uh,
is, I love that thing. It was like it was in the comments. I'm like, someone literally said what we all thinking. He was like, nothing like a bunch of grown ass
facts,
people running around town with wine. This,
facts,
this is what life is supposed to be about. I'm like, that's right.
facts. And they looked like they was having so much fun. Like I
Man,
swear,
when I first saw that, I'm thinking, oh shit, these fools, they going to domestic. Then it turns and you see the point of view. The other people holding up wines. I'm like, bruh,
facts.
okay, I'll come to play.
It was so good, man. Like, and I'm
You know
like,
what?
we need more, like, like
Whimsy.
whimsy. I was just talking to somebody about the world is lacking whimsy right now. It's like,
Yeah,
especially,
you some whimsy.
and this was like a few weeks ago, and I was like, hey, bro, like, I was like, I'm missing something. I was having a conversation with someone. I was like, I'm missing something, and they were like, well, what are you even talking about? What do you think you're missing? And I was like, it's something. It's a spark, and it's like because I've been seeing all the wars popping off and all the devastation around the world, man, and like the lack of empathy with a lot of people, and I'm like, bro, we just
Yeah,
need just a little bit of whimsy. Like that's
whimsy,
it.
whimsy,
That's
flowers,
it.
sprinkles.
That's it. And it's like a little color. Like add a little color to life because it's like
Woohoo.
it's like Halloween Town and it's like the gray spell was
Graceful.
cast. You know what I
No,
mean? Like
yes,
the gray
yes.
spell was just cast
Graceful.
and now it's like everybody wants
Proper.
oh god, apart. Like,
Someone
you
needs
know
to
what
do
I
their
mean?
part.
Like I still use that joke like constantly whenever I lose a sock or something. I was like, "Oh, it's somewhere in Halloween Town now."
Right? It's
Like,
with I forgot his name.
what is
But
his name?
I forgot to that. With the guy, he goes to his house. Everything he
Oh
loses.
man, I know this dude's name.
I
Oh
know.
god.
I remember his close friend, that lady who always tries to help him. And it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna pop up. I can hear her saying it. But you know the little elf looking lady,
Yep.
Astrid. I remember her
Ashridge.
name. And
Mm-hmm.
she used to say, gosh, I can hear it. You know how you can see someone moving their mouth, but you can't hear the sound? I could see her
Facts.
calling me, but it's just,
So when they
but
did it, he was like, "This place is so messy." Like, yeah,
oh, dude, that's so true.
love it, man. Like that's
But
like,
yeah,
oh man,
this
but
world, yeah, it's a lot of gray going on. I'm
a
telling
lot,
you.
a
But
lot.
yeah,
And I'm like, hey, bro, it's like we need to figure something out. It's like it's either they got to get it together, or like I don't know how long we'll be. Excuse me, but I don't know how long we'll be able to take this. You know what I mean?
right. Look, I just saw someone so depressed the other day. They were telling me, oh, what's the term? They were telling me, it was like, oh my gosh, everything is something my anxiety is off the roof because I had spoken to them in a bit, and then
Mm-hmm.
all I'm hearing, they were like, my anxiety to the roof, or like all that's going on, the world, the country. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it will do that. It will do that, right? And
Big facts.
I tell people, I say, you need to, I say, just let yourself have something. Don't be so, well, I know it's easier said than done, but I
Mm.
was like, just, chill, do a line of, let me not pull a, Jacob here.
That's funny.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. We could you can be as free as you want to be here. You know what I
I
mean?
know, I was like, look, I'm so silly. After, I was thinking about that the other day, though. You know, I was
Mm.
thinking about that. It came up in my memory. I'm like, hold on. I mean, we were just talking at night, and then
Just out of the blue, just
Gort, Gort.
Gorch. Gorgeous place. Everything goes to Gorge.
But I had to look it up because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's gonna bug me.
Facts.
Gorge.
It was bugging me for a little bit. That's why I was going on. What you call it? YouTube. I mean, not
Yeah,
YouTube, but
look,
Google real fast. I'm like, let
look
me try to
at
see. Let me try to Google without
how.
being being discreet with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I
Mm,
had to. I was like, what's me? But yeah, but yes, that's was pretty much everything. Kind of be happy, do little trips here. I said, like I said today, I was like, I got a passport. I need to exercise that thing. I need to listen
facts.
to music. I was at work today listening to a whole playlist. And you know, my playlist consists of every song
Mm,
under the sun, don't matter what genre.
mm.
And I have Disney songs come on through there too. So I'm all jamming to it. What I'm jamming to the
Facts.
music from Hercules. Around,
Oh my
I
God,
just I heard
Hercules.
it.
Nowhere good about the school. He's been training. Yeah, that's my shit. It's like, see, you have
Look,
some of the best taste in music of anyone that I know. Like, I swear.
I'm telling you, I will. I do it. Look, I have the other day I was listening to Taino,
Oh, I just posted
the
what
theme
you call
song.
it when it was
You
jamming
did.
Taina and what you call it on my
I
Facebook.
don't
I'm like,
I
oh my
don't
God, I missed it so much. Like, this is when the world was simpler.
It was. And let me tell you, when I say something like when I say that song is that show was a big part of like why I love performing arts.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be like when I was wanting to be that, I was going to acting classes, I was in acting summer camp, and then I was like, and I love music and dance. And every time I hear her sing that song, I can't wait to see that was my mantra, my
Facts.
song. I can't wait to
Fact.
see my name in like no one's
Facts.
gonna stop me.
Nothing's gonna stop me. You'll see. I will. Cause I posted. There was like it was the scene of them all in the they were in the hallways.
Oh wait,
Uh,
yeah.
and it was like the guy started playing the white guy. He started playing the guitar, and he like started playing like the Spanish guitar,
Yes,
and like then she was
yes.
in there
Everybody
like
doing
fact, everybody joined in. I think my favorite episode of that show was the Blue Mascara episode, though. Like
I was yeah with 3LW.
3LW, like
Yeah, they were playing. Yeah,
that was like low key. Whatchamacallit. That was the whole that was the Cheetah Girls before the Cheetah Girls, one hundred
yeah, that
percent.
was Cheetah Girls before the Cheetah Girls. Yeah,
And it was like, oh man, it was so freaking good. Like, and I'm like, nobody even remembers Taina like that. Like, and that's what frustrates me so much.
right. It makes me so like oh my gosh, because I'm like people. How do y'all know Taina?
Facts.
No more Gigas. I mean, I mean,
It's a lot of good
look,
shows from Nickelodeon and Disney that
right.
like just goes forgotten.
And
Like,
a lot of people forget, like, Nickelodeon. They're like, well, they just had some blacklist. I said, no, you don't understand. Disney, I ain't gonna take nothing away from Disney that they
mm,
did during the 2000s, but I'm like, y'all just don't know Nickelodeon. Now, while Disney was my backup. You know
mm-hmm,
how they said, Nick was my main,
mm-hmm.
Disney was the backup, Disney was the second, and then Cartoon Network was like, I'm gonna jump
Oh,
over there.
mine's was in reverse. Like Disney was my main when I was young. When I was younger, Disney was my main.
This
But
one.
it fluctuated. I'll give you
It,
that.
it, it flipped on me. Like
Mm-hmm.
Disney became my main at one point because
Mm-hmm.
Nickelodeon, I didn't know what they were doing for the longest. Let
Mm.
me now, at first, because Disney didn't have too much, it was my main, not currently at night, because I love the old movies when they used to put them on.
Oh, 100%.
But
100%.
I think when it became my main was when they dropped the first Disney Channel original movie, which was Under Wraps.
Oh, Under Wraps was so freaking good.
That's when everything started rolling in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Nicola, I told him, I said, now they had all that. They had Kenan and Kel. They
Facts.
had some, they
The
had
Amanda
some
show was so good.
random stuff. Mystery Files of Chevy Woo, Journey of Alice Strange. I would name them all.
Strange was so good. Oh man, that was so good. That was so
Alice
good.
Strange was like that in Mystery Files of Chevy Woo, Secret Life of Alex Mack.
Ooh, They had with the 101 Deeds of Eddie McDowell.
Uh,
Oh man, the brothers
Hazel,
Garcia.
Travis Garcia.
Bob, like you just made me think. Oh man,
I'm
like
telling you, they had drug, but combination of all of them stations and shows and those series,
mhm.
like it just. But like I said, Hyena, that was
Oh,
my favorite. But when it first, I was a fan when I first saw it was like a new show Hyena, and I was like,
hmm.
Christina Vidal.
Mm,
Ooh,
it was so good. It
but
was so
yeah,
good.
but yeah, like
It's
I said, I listen to a lot of those songs, like the old theme songs. Listen, look, I was listening to what did I put on? It was a song. Oh, Tiny Tiffany. I don't know why it was popping in my head.
man,
Tiny
man,
Tiffany.
man. That is what you call it. That song could have been a hit on its own.
And for the longest, I never knew it was sung by a member of NSYNC.
Facts, big facts. Like man,
Chris Patrick sung that. The voice
that
of Skip Skylark.
facts. I'm like man, like it's so much from we had a charmed childhood,
We
and people don't
did.
understand what we got at those ages. Like they
We did. Mm. The Cartoon Network was at its peak during that time too.
facts, big facts.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
everything low key was at the peak. Like, bro, we had for me, man, Lizzie McGuire, famous Jet Jackson, all the
Hold on.
anime,
Only Step Jackson was my.
man. When I
It
tell
was
you,
so weird.
oh, so weird. Nobody talks about so weird. Now I hate it. I love so weird until they made oh girl the blonde character the main character, right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Oh
I,
Lord.
man, when they did that, I was like, why? Like, I love I had so much of an attachment to the original girl.
See. Yeah. See.
Oh
Oh my
my
God.
god. Like,
And then
ooh, here's one that no one even talks about. The Jersey.
Jersey. I thought about that the other day because I didn't know. I was deep diving. Yeah, the Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
The Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Like, we had some good shows,
We
dude.
did.
Like,
And think about it. Adventures of PvP.
oh, Pete and
Um,
Pete. Pete and Pete. Nobody knows about Pete and Pete. They don't talk about Pete and Pete.
that was the most trippiest show ever.
Facts.
Are You Afraid of the Dark and
Oh my
Goosebumps
god.
doing
Goosebumps.
holiday. Oh my gosh, our our holiday season was a whole event between
Facts.
Christmas and Halloween. Halloween, Disney, and Nick.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, they're going to give you the DComs. You know what I mean? Like,
The show specials, the haunted
my.
episode,
Oh man, we had probably some of the best haunted episodes. Like
best.
that scare me to this day.
Man, they just had skills back then. These days,
Facts.
there's just a few pumpkins and maybe magic in there, but
Like I don't know
you
why. When I was a kid, like for Disney, right? They had the Lizzie McGuire Halloween special. Like that was so
know,
fun. It used to freak me the fuck out what they used to do.
you can remember it. Oh
Freak.
no, the freakiest when they gave you these cartoons with the Halloween specials, like
Mm-hmm.
Hey Arnold
Hey
and
Arnold.
oh look the Nickelodeon Disney.
Rugrats.
But look,
Facts.
do you see my cup I
Oh
made?
yeah,
I
I
got all of
saw.
them.
I saw Darkwing when
Darkwing,
I seen Darkwing on here. I was like, oh my god, it's Darkwing. Oh look at Shishon
Darkwing.
Maru.
Yep, my babe, my babe. I have to have them too. Power couple
Facts.
and Goku.
Facts.
We were talking about them. Sun Wukong.
Sun Wukong, Sun Goku. Oh, you got the little mermaid. Oh, look at
Yeah.
her.
And I got older ones. I thought I was gonna be able to fit a lot, but I put some of the main ones on there just
That's
because I
so
wanted to
dope.
give it. I got so many stickers of so many genres. I got all Studio Ghibli
Oh,
cartoons.
that's so
Some
fire.
some of them
So,
are on my laptop though. Like, look, Lizzie was like, we were talking about her. Look,
oh man, we was just talking about her, and you got it right
that's this
there.
kid, but I got this. I forgot how this got over it, but that's this kid.
Oh, that's
Caroline.
so fire.
And then here we go.
Oh,
This
that's so
is Dad.
dope. Look at
Author.
Alta.
The
Go
Showmaru again.
again. Oh, you love you some Shamaru.
I love
Yeah.
my baby. Magic School Bus,
Ooh,
Stranger
Stranger
Things,
Things.
Doug. Oh, hold on, Doug.
Mm. So cool, huh? You see the stickers?
Yeah.
My daughter is literally right here looking at your stickers like
Yeah,
I want those.
yeah. I think that was it. But I got a bunch. But
You just
yeah,
want. She said I only want one.
you know what? I got a dozen. She can have a lot of them.
She said he said he's gonna give
I
you
got a
some.
bag over here of stickers. Like I ordered.
Oh, that's so
I'm selling
dope.
some of them, but they're the bag. Like I got some Family Guy ones. I got King of the Hill. I got other retro Disney and Cartoon Network and
Oh, that's so
Nickelodeon.
dope.
Yeah. So I have to play. I have to steal some from myself when I'm supposed to save them.
Oh, that's so dope. Oh, and I just seen you had a sticker of it, so I want to ask you that question. Like, how did you feel about the ending of Stranger Things? Since we're whatchamacall here,
Hmm.
give it to
Ending
me.
of the ending of Stranger Things.
Okay, here's the question, right? Do you think she died at the end of it, or do you think that she, whatchamacall it? Do you think that she actually left and was able to, like,
Okay,
traverse?
so to quick go through that little seven stages of grief.
Hmm.
But still, okay, so I knew there was a good chance because I was having a bet with myself. I knew that someone was going to die, of course,
Hmm.
they were going to do it for the top value. But at the same time, well, her sister did die.
Hmm.
But um, I knew it was I personally thought it was going to be 11. I knew. That's who I
Hmm.
thought originally. A lot of people were thinking, no, I actually was thinking, I was like, if they're going to do it, they're going to do 11. But when I thought about it, how it happened, even before, what's his name did the whole thing at the end to explain what happened,
Hmm.
I actually thought in my head, oh no, she's not dead. I said I knew this was alive, but I feel that she's alive. And when he explained it, I was like, that's exactly what I was thinking. So I personally believe she is.
Mm.
Now, whether she's ever gonna have contact with him ever
Mm.
again, that's what left up to interpretation, I guess, because I feel like for her to live her life,
Hmm. She
she
can't.
would have to. She can't. She can't see them.
Hmm.
And for them to have a normal life going forward, at the very least, because I guarantee you the government is still watching them.
Facts.
They didn't say it, but we all know the government. They're not done.
Hmm.
But yeah, I do believe she took that chance after she got out, and she is with the three waterfalls.
Oh, that's so fire. Boom. See, me personally, I don't know how I feel about the ending. You know what I mean? It's like we
Yeah.
waited so long to get it. You know what I mean? And it's
Mhm.
like, oh man. And then when you get to the end, it's like, okay, because I put a little bit of morality in there, right? So
Yeah.
once I saw her, like when they were in the upside down, and she was like fighting the armament, and she was just like indiscriminately killing them. You know what I mean? So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, morally, can she survive after this without being locked up, right?
Right.
Because I was like, hey, bro, like, I get it, they're the bad guys, but they're still fully humans. You know what I mean? Even though they're army guys. So it's like, hey, y'all can't go. And like, when homie was like, hey, we can go back and live regular lives after this. And I'm like, no, there is no going back living regular lives after
No.
this. If she's still in the equation. Like, if Eleven's still there, you guys can't live a regular life. So I already knew going into it while watching those episodes, especially that first half. I was like, yeah, she's not going to be able to like either survive this or be around y'all anymore.
No.
But with the ending of it, it's like I do hope she gets that. I do personally like want her to have that happy ending. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even though she's not going to be around her friends and her family
Yeah.
anymore, it's like that's a hard pill to swallow. But it's like like she did what she
Yeah.
did for you guys. You know what I mean? So it was a
Yeah.
regardless of the fact it was either way it goes, it was a lovely sacrifice.
And you know what? Cigarette or stickers, real quick. That actually, I still got a picture of 11, and she was
Mm.
supposed to be on the cup. Now I got it over there. But yeah, I love 11 character. I love that character. Yeah, I felt like I agree with you. Like if she was gonna have that happy ending, if any,
Mhm.
it was going to be under the guise that she dies, and
Mhm.
for that, for furthermore, they have to believe because let's face it, Will, how he operates, how his mind is wired, how his spirit is wired. He wants to go find her
Facts.
no matter what. But it's
Facts.
still, I felt, and some people probably question, well, what's stopping him from finding her now that he believes that she's alive? I think he had to go through those months of grief, those 9 or however much we skip ahead,
I believe it's
12 or
like
whatever.
9.
Yeah, I think was it like a year? Yeah, it was like that. Whatever the how many, but I think he
Mhm.
had to go through that whole time to go through it, and he realized, and then I guess for him to come to the realization,
Mhm.
yeah, it's probably best this way.
Mhm. And that's like, oh man, it was such a good story, dude. Like,
Yeah, like I'm with you. I don't know how I felt about it when I saw it. I was moderately content with it,
mhm.
at least with how 11 ended. But I felt like something bigger was missing from it
Mm.
all. But I don't know what it was from it I was missing, but I felt like they should have brought her sister in a couple of seasons earlier. They
Facts.
didn't have to bring her in the season after she got introduced, which was like the second season. They had
Mhm.
to bring her in the third one, but I would have brought her in
A little earlier.
a little earlier
Mhm.
than just the final six.
Oh, that's so dope.
Yeah,
That would have made the story, and that would have made us have a way more emotional
yeah.
connection with her.
We didn't get. She wasn't on there long enough for us to have an emotional connection with her. Now,
Mhm.
as from a writing standpoint, for 11 to have an emotional, I can believe it because she spent.
Mhm.
From
Yeah.
our point of view, it wasn't that long, but from
Yeah.
her, she was with her for several weeks or a
Mhm.
month, so
Mhm.
she had emotional. But for
And they
us
spent
to
time in the
really,
like the facility together.
yeah, that too.
Mhm.
So for us to have it, I felt like we should have got her more, and then we would have understood more. Like for when I never doubted that she was their first sister. I knew
Mhm.
kind of behind that was and what they
Mhm.
went through. They were like, "Oh, she's evil. She's gonna turn on her." No, she never did. People
Mhm.
were in the chat room. They were
Mhm.
going away. No, I was like, no, no, no. I'm telling y'all, we don't know her that well, but I know enough to know she's not gonna. She's gonna
Now,
crush her man.
the whole thing with the, I would have more so want to see what's his name, what's the evil guy's name? Was it Henry?
Vecna? Yeah,
Vecna,
Henry.
yeah. Henry, I didn't like the, I don't want to say it was retroactive continuity shifts of, oh no, actually the mind flare is actually the real bad guy. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
I more so like the fact that, oh, Vecna was behind this the whole time. Like,
Me too. I was all prepared for that.
mm-hmm,
Like, like the, like the very season, most creepy, skin calling, more original, like Stranger Things, like this you had the first season. Since the
mm-hmm,
first season, the most Stranger Things season we had was when he showed up.
mm-hmm.
The way he came in, that
Oh my
whole
god,
first season, him in that cheerleader,
facts,
is in my creepiest part of my like
facts.
the way
Oh
he
man,
came in.
Eddie is just like still. They should have brought Eddie back in some form.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Like,
him, I got an emotional like
mm-hmm.
attachment to him. Like yeah,
Facts. Big facts, because it was like we got to spend so much time with him. We saw that he isn't this person that they were trying to paint him out to be, and he was actually
yeah,
like just a loving person,
he was.
and he
Now
cared so much, and it was
he
like
did it.
it
He,
shifted everything for his
he was at
sacrifice.
every outcast guy you
Mm-hmm.
in high school. That one person like most people didn't understand, but when you understood, you knew. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
a big heavy there. That's a whole cinema role. Looks
Mm-hmm.
like he can kill you, but actually a cinema role.
Facts. big sweet softy, like you know what I mean. So it's like
Yeah,
it was such a good story. Like
it was.
I'm I'm ready to see what these kids from the show's going to do next. You know,
Me
so
too.
that's really like big on my card. You know, like
Yeah. What's his name? Gavin.
hmm
His new movie. I fell asleep. It wasn't boring. It was just I was tired when I started the movie.
hmm
But it was the pizza movie. It's
No,
on
I know what you're talking
Hulu.
about. I watched it.
I
I wa-
saw enough of it. It was funny, but I was so tired I couldn't finish it. I want to go back and finish it. When I'm off.
hmm
And but yeah, I liked that one. Yeah,
Facts. It was a good movie. Like
yeah.
the whole whatchamacallit, like I like the concept of the movie so
That's
much.
it.
Like it was just so good. Like they just accidentally took these drugs and was like, who takes drugs? You know, who takes this out of the like. It was so good, and it's like we need pizza. It's like it's crazy.
Yeah,
Like
and that's what
love
made me
that
want.
movie.
Because I was craving pizza when I saw the trailer, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna order this and get some pizza and just watch it.
Facts. Now there's a movie I just saw. I forget the name of it, and it has like the girl who was on Riverdale. It's so fucking good. Like oh, what's it called? What's it called? Hold on, because this is gonna rack my brain too. Hold on,
Mm-hmm.
because I got my pirated. No, let me not say that on here. Like,
Hey,
but yeah, I
little
got my.
one.
Huh?
I was saying hey to the little one.
Oh, Rain said hello. Oh
Hello. You're so adorable.
no, she's a headache and a half. I promise you. You can have her if you want.
Now look, I'm in that mode lately. I'll be telling every little teacher, oh my gosh, I act like Angelina Jolie. I want to adopt you.
What? No, I'm not talking to your grandma, baby. I'll whatchamacallit tell you when I call your grandma. Oh man, I just watched this. I don't know how I feel about this movie. The drama, don't know how I feel about it yet.
Hmm.
I, I'm gonna have to sit with it for a couple of days. Like,
Yeah.
it was just it was it's Forbidden Fruits, but the Lily Reinhardt's in it,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
she's in there playing a redhead, which is crazy. Man, crazy, and she's kind of a little
Oh, I like
psychotic.
it.
But it's like she's like it's like this store, almost like a Forever 21 type of store, and it's like she starts like a witch coven in it, and it's like I'm like Rain would like this, like
I most likely would.
facts, but
Look,
it's not really supernatural,
yeah,
but it
but
has the aspect, and it's like she's like low key deranged a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't want to
sounds
spoil
about,
it.
sounds like one of my multiple.
It's all like just one
Look,
of them, just one of them,
but I
maybe.
told someone I was like, I'm one short fuse away, or one bad day and one short paycheck away
Fact,
from. And
wanting
I
the
said, I
world
want
to
y'all to
burn.
understand that. Look,
Facts.
that's it. Before I, and then taking off towards Mexico.
Facts. And you know what? Sometimes I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because everyone is one day away. Like,
yeah,
and that's the Joker's concept, right? He's like,
yeah,
everyone can become the Joker. They're just
yeah,
one bad day away from becoming the
exactly.
Joker. That's it.
One, look, that flashback to my origin story. Look.
Facts. Facts.
South
And
Park made a whole few episode arc about that. It was a
facts.
Mexican Joker.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, dude, I be trying my best because I tell people like, okay, lately I've been like, going back and forth. Like I've been doing better, right, Rain? Been doing a
Yeah,
lot better with like
yeah,
controlling but it's like when people like come at me with like, certain what's the word I'm looking for? Certain ire. You know what?
ah,
I get into my Klaus Michelson bag, you know what I mean? My fear and my paranoia, you know what I mean? And then I just
look,
lash out. And it's hard for me to turn it off. You know what I mean? So I try my best, and like this helps. Like getting on like these streams and stuff, and it's like it
hmm
helps certain times. But I'm gonna be so honest with you. I'm painted as a villain in these spaces. You know what I mean?
Are
Which,
you?
yeah, which I'm fine with. You know what I mean? It's like, hey,
Yeah.
it's cool. Like, you guys don't truly know me, so it's like, it's cool for you to have whatever perception you want, right? Like,
Yeah.
I can't control that.
Right.
But,
It's what I'm saying. You
hmm
want me to be a villain? That's fine. You want me to
that,
be the villain in your story?
has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I'll play whatever role you need me to play. I'll be the Wicked Witch in your story. Cool.
Oh, oh, Papa.
You know what I mean? So,
We'll
boom.
see.
You know what I mean? Boom.
Look, I
Oh
was
man,
look. We'll
I
see.
love
We'll
that.
see.
I love that song so much. That
Look,
Defying Gravity, dude. Like I listen to that
right.
probably like once a
Are
week.
you happy now?
Facts. I
Look,
need the whole song with them talking. Once you said it, I was like, oh my god, he just brought it up. Like I'm just thinking that song is just gonna start playing. You know what I mean?
right.
Like so
I
good.
hope you're happy.
Hmm. And it's like
Look, I even got my Glenda,
facts.
Glenda AirPods. Look, the pink.
Facts. And I'm like, I gotta listen to that. And then when it's like I tell people like I'm into shit like that, they're like, what? Are you serious? Like, it's like, yeah, I like show tunes, all that. Like, what are you talking
Yes.
about? Like,
I was
I'm,
listening to I was listening to a rendition of Dancing Through Life. It was this dad group,
ooh,
acapella group.
mm-hmm,
They were so good. I just discovered them a couple days ago, and they were
mm-hmm.
singing a version of Dancing Through Life.
Oh, man. And it's like, I'm like, if you was to look at my playlist of music, it's just like show tunes, old show, like movie soundtrack songs and stuff like
Me
that.
too.
Like
I get it.
I got the whole Tarzan like album downloaded right now. You know what I mean?
Just listen to Tarzan. Phil Collins.
Phil Collins. Like I
I
remember,
was
like
just listening to
before I was
him.
born, my mother went to a Phil Collins concert. I'm still so jealous of her, bro. Like I'm like, are you
Right.
serious? And it's like, but most people don't even know that. I enjoy Phil Collins. It's like they were just like, that's why I said back in the day, Disney was just like, hey, we're gonna get these Grammy award winning musicians and like classical
They
musicians to come and make
literally did
children
the
content.
whole Tarzan soundtrack, and it's so. Look, I remember it was on Disney when I got introduced to Phil Collins in concert, and then his whole process of writing every single one of those songs. It wasn't an
Facts.
ensemble; it was just him.
Mm-hmm.
Him. Every single one of those songs were a banger, and it brought so much emotion into me.
Facts.
I had the videotape. I had
Ooh.
Tarzan, and my other favorite. And this is my all-time favorite movie, and I want them to do a live action. If they're gonna do a live action version, they need to do it again. You probably know what I'm boiling up to.
Mm-hmm.
Atlantis.
Ooh, Atlantis
The
was
last
so
Airbender.
good.
It is my.
Atlantis
It
is
could be
so
said.
good.
I wore that videotape out.
Facts.
That
Facts.
was
That
my
was like one of
favorite.
my like number one like freaking Disney movies back in the day. Like
Yeah.
that the
I'd like to become
Sword
a
and Stone.
legend.
Hmm?
Yeah. With a song, Sword in the Stone. Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
laughed so hard at that movie in school one time. People thought I was so. They thought I was mad. Okay, so you'll know why I'm laughing.
Mm.
I was so disassociated with the other people in my school and in my class. And the teacher puts on Sword in the Stone and Archimedes, my favorite owl ever.
Ah, I know what you about to
He, he was he made the joke because
say. Mm-hmm.
Merlin was teaching Arthur, teaching him how to read and all this other stuff. And he
Mm-hmm.
told him that one day, man will fly. And you know how he just started crashing out, he's laughing. Archimedes was so amused by the fact that he knew he could fly because he thought they was.
Facts.
I was laughing so hard along with him. Everyone here, it was like that scene. Everyone was looking at the dim room. And they're looking like, what is the matter? Because I'm laughing along with him. And I thought it was
Facts.
funny.
Facts. Oh man, that movie's so good.
And that's like, I was like, I just knew I was like a kid in the bed too. And I'm like, Archimedes. I was like, I knew an owl like Archimedes to be my teacher.
Yeah. Facts.
I would,
Big
I would be,
facts.
I would be leader of the free world right now.
Facts. 100%. Like what? Like there's no
You still also
question.
how to read. Like you have an owl. He can use ABC. He can use mathematics.
Facts. Like like I used to whatchamacallit look at that like all the modern jokes that they would have in those period pieces.
Right.
Like it used to be so good. Like Aladdin has so many. Like with the genie,
Genie. Oh, look, we were
man.
thinking Robin Williams is the
Mm-hmm. God, rest in peace, Robin Williams,
rest of his
bro.
like the funniest man, like who literally brought humor into my childhood.
Facts. Like man, like and people don't man. Today's kids won't understand the level of talent that we had and that was getting put inside of our content back then, dude.
Right?
And so,
It's what makes us millennials so unique. I
mm,
swear, the things we went through, but at the same time, our what was put in front of us, because we're in that sweet spot. We were,
mm-hmm,
but we didn't have media right in front of us, the phone or a
mm-hmm.
tablet, but we still had the
Facts.
outside.
We might be like the last generation of kids who like rode bikes all over the city. You know what I
Oh my
mean?
God, the way we rode bikes and the way we would. I was a whole Tony Hawk skateboard. Like I just knew I was like gonna be the next big biker because I used to stand up on my bike and do other
Facts.
look
Facts.
the
All the
way we fell off
tricks.
stuff
Mm-hmm.
and got back up. Came
Facts.
home with came home with scars and marks that we didn't leave the house in. It was
Facts.
totally fine.
That's the thing. Nobody asked the question. Nowadays, if my children would come in with a scratch or something, I'm what would happen? What are you doing? Like, who did this to you?
Who
Like,
did it? Who am I killing? Oops.
then I think
I mean,
back on that. I'm like, I remember I got my leg busted open one day. My mom was like, "Boy, go put some peroxide on it and get out of my face." Like, what are you
ooh,
talking about?
my
Like,
alcohol too. I saw when they came with it.
didn't ask me who did it. Nothing. She knew. Like, hey, boys will be boys. That's how I used to always boys will be
Yeah,
boys. Like,
on your
what?
clothes. Look,
Mm-hmm.
I just out in the country too, up in the wooded area. So that's all I had. And I was mostly by myself. So I was outside playing with the animals, dogs, bunnies. I
Facts.
was down the road riding my bike in the pasture with the cows.
Facts. See people who follow me. They won't even understand some of these references. You know what I mean? Like
Look,
they don't understand.
we were outside. We were outside.
Really outside. Like
We was outside. We were so outside. Our parents told us, "Go wash off that outside off you."
facts. Go wash the
We told
outside off you. I haven't heard that phrase in so long, dude. Like
like we
go.
were like
We had the perfect childhoods. Like we were right there on the
that.
cusp of before the internet just took over the world. Like we still had
Exactly.
it. You know what I
We
mean?
had it, but
But
it took a whole day in the act of Congress for it to make it on our screen.
facts.
we had to
Facts.
we had to make sure all the lines were down. Look, we had to go through checks like it was like a spaceship launch.
What?
Okay,
They'll
line
never
three.
understand your mother walking in, getting screaming at you like, "Boy, you're on that computer, boy, my phone, and I
Right,
need
right,
somebody about to call me, and you over here on the computer, and they don't get it."
right. It hasn't downloaded. Look, because let me tell you what I would try, and it took forever to down. Like, first I
Facts,
was in the country, so it went slow. But
facts,
I was on Nickelodeon.com, which was like the thing you go to. Like,
facts,
it was like, it's not good. It's, I want to, hold
facts.
on, I want to play the game.
Yeah, just one more minute, please. Like it's going to happen. Like nah, that's taking too long. I gotta make a phone call. Like they don't understand what that is, and I'm like, kids today, and my kids don't even understand though. Now that my kids don't even like to watch television, like just regular shows.
Let me guess. It's one of the little Roblox things. I don't know. The
Roblox, they want to watch YouTube. They want to
YouTube.
watch streamers,
Yes.
stream games all day.
That part.
They want to like, oh no, this oh, so my daughter watches something. I forget their name, but she wants to watch other people live their lives, and she's content with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's how mine are. They watch. We'll go. We'll be in this big house and doing all kinds of stuff. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it don't even look like that house building. It looks like one of those essential LA mansions.
Facts. And I'm like, hey, you don't want to watch, a little, Lilo and Stitch or something? She's like, no, that's boring. And I'm like, what? You don't want to watch The Little Mermaid? You're like, like, no, thank
What?
you. Like,
Are you kidding me? I was like, what is? I was like, what is this?
then they
It's
be
like
acting
I'm
like,
watching.
it's not. And I remember I turned on something for my daughter once, and she was just like, this is not colorful enough. And I was like, you just nitpicking, bro. Like, you you just have your
Yeah,
little
that
nitpicks.
contrast on those YouTube videos, they had it so contrasted and they had colors on it. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
And
Look, let me tell you, I'm so glad the young ones they still watch like certain things because they'll watch. They love Kick Out Demon Hunters like I do.
mm-hmm. Oh, they
That's
love it.
all.
They
And
love
then
it. Golden is playing in my
Golden.
house every day. Stop
It's my
playing.
on my early shift days when I gotta go into Five Below, like
Mm-hmm.
today. The one that wakes me up is Golden.
Facts, man. Because when I tell you I
That's my
fell in love
favorite.
with the whole soundtrack, it's to the point where I found out the girl who's singing the songs, and I follow her. When she, bro, I almost cried when she
Me
won her
too.
Grammy.
Me too. I was up in the I was like,
I knew, I'm like, I knew she was gonna do it. Like, I
I
knew
did.
it.
I was
And
like,
I was so
I'm
happy
so
for
happy.
her.
I was crying like I was running because I wanted her to.
Facts. When she went to telling her whole story about what it takes to become a pop star in Korea, it's like it touched me so much, bro. Like I was like, I just want her to win. Like I need her to win in life. Period. Like
Right. For her to win that and then she read it and then I'm like, that song, because that's motivation for me. Like that Golden, like
facts.
every word, and I'm like, I'm listening to it because that whole soundtrack, I'm like, I listen to it.
I'm scared to start singing it right now because they're gonna hear me and watch. They will come in here like just that whole I'm not flying, I'm not flying like I'm supposed to be like. Cause we're going up, up, up is our man.
Why do they gotta be Golden?
Look, that's it. I want everybody to hear this. Yeah, we're
I'm
winning golden. Yeah, we're winning golden. Oh, I'm not flying.
And then now I'm shining like the butterfly. Oh, we all want to
Oh,
stronger. Oh,
I'm telling you, that is like,
we
I got the shirts. We sell them at work. I got the hat. I got the Huntress
oh
hat. I got
man,
the.
I need to get them
I
some.
got the shirt. Look,
I
they got
100% got to get them some.
Five Below. And
Mm.
oh, right now Walmart.
Oh,
I just
Walmart
was.
got some. Mm.
They just no. I was on that clearance. Maybe last weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and I see a hoodie, and I'm thinking it's a hoodie during the summer, so it's on clearance. I didn't see, and I saw the back. It was Huntress. I said, "Oh my gosh, they got merch in here." But it's on regular
Facts.
price. But I would still buy it because I went over there and they got shirts. They're starting to get like a bunch of and it's so neat, like the way that stuff looks. I said, I come back here and get the hoodie and the shirt. And then they got other stuff that I want. Look, cause look at me. I'm like up in here. I'm like, people are like, this is a big thing. I love Benji. I don't care. If there's something
Facts.
great I'm gonna wear, I'm gonna wear some jacket too.
Mm-hmm.
I got me some Hello Kitty jogger, like, not jogger, sweat. I got out of
Mm.
there for $8 because he's on clearance. He was Walmart.
Facts. Ain't
I'm
nothing
gonna wear
wrong.
it all.
What?
Look, I got this for $1 out of Walmart. I still haven't worn it. I
Oh,
found
that's
this.
so dope.
It came with I'm
You are
not going around with
Gryffindor.
it. Yeah, my test told me I was like a Ravenclaw, and I think I'm more of a Hufflepuff or Southern.
Mm.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I got all of them in me, but
I
I
know.
was like, I had to get
Here,
that. I was like,
drink water.
acting like a quarter head or
See,
something like that.
ooh, that's a great segue into the. How do you feel about the new HBO Harry Potter?
So,
We got to talk about it. You know what? We haven't talked in so long, Rain.
you know
Like,
that? Yeah.
get your tea, get your snacks, cause this is
Look,
about to be good.
I'm not even gonna say that. Oh, but I'm getting me some later on my way out at 7 Up. But anyway, not 7 Up. But anyway,
Hmm.
let me hold on. Let me get something because let me tell you. I didn't know I didn't know how I felt about it, but
Mm.
I I welcome anything Harry Potter went through. You know, while Joanne is very problematic,
Mm-hmm.
but we're not. But with that set aside, okay, hold on,
Did you
because I
think it
got it.
was too soon?
It definitely was a little too soon for
Mm,
me personally. That's why I
mm-hmm.
wasn't sure about it. Because I'm like, oh my god, I would rather them come out with new because there's so much lore in there that people
Mm-hmm.
don't know about. You can make so much, other things, but a TV show, and then considering a lot of stuff that they left out of the movie,
Mm,
they could cover it. So I kind of grew on it, and I'm growing on it because I've
mm-hmm.
somewhat been researching it, dive diving, doing everything. Now, this
Mm-hmm.
is going to come controversial. While I don't have a problem with the race,
Mm.
I just feel if you,
Mm.
they no. Now I don't know his work. He might do a good job, but I know you really can't replace Alan Whitney. I mean,
No one can. I'm sorry. No
and
one
I
can.
think that's why they did the race. But I say you can still do that without having to specifically because when you know the story, it
Mm-hmm.
just would not work with straight being black. And I say this because literally Harry Potter's father and his friends literally kicked them. They're all white. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a literally a scene where they use the leather corpus scale and hang him upside down. The
Hey,
imagery of that happening on TV with a black guy, if they ever have to
it
show
might
that,
be too. This is you've gone too
the fact
far.
that the fact that Harry Potter just never liked Snape and it was always something about him that he was suspicious about and he got a little like this. That's the only thing.
The only black teacher.
It's just it doesn't work, and
Mm-hmm.
it is specifically, mind you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big Black Ariel fan.
Mm-hmm.
Black everything. It's not that it's just you can make Dumbledore black and I would have been okay with it. Past um our guy Morgan Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. It's just great as a character. I just don't see that. But I'm here to see what they come out with. I swear if I'm not happy with it, I'm just gonna be here. Now the
Ah.
new now the new Draco, I've seen some of his other work since the
Mm-hmm.
last they got the right Draco.
They got the right person for
I
it.
think they do. Now I still need to hear that hard G
Do that
in
hard
Muggle and that hard
muggle.
R. I think Potter.
I need him to say Potter. Like I just
Okay.
need it one
I need
time.
I need to hear both to,
Mm.
to really get my full. But from what I can see so far, I think that's
Mm-hmm.
one casting I know for 100% I'm happy about.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got it. I Now I could be proven wrong, but from what I've seen of his other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's definitely got that snobby old world money.
Mm-hmm. Now
Yeah,
I've been
entirely.
hearing interesting stuff about them. Like they're already doing recasts for Ginny
Jenny.
Weasley, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like y'all already doing. Which I didn't read the whole article to see like why exactly, but it said it's like something was happening, and I have no clue what exactly
Mhm.
was happening. So I was like, that's interesting. Like you're already doing but the fact that it was already greenlit for a season two
Too.
is
Yeah.
very like promising.
Yeah, she's not, and I think I heard before now I heard before that they had definitely were putting so much money in it that they were going to get a season two. I knew they were,
Mm-hmm.
but
Bless you.
okay,
Bless
yeah,
you.
thank you. But yeah, I know she's gonna be in the first season. Which we get a few more scenes of her in the first season, which we don't in the book.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, she plays a big role coming
Yeah.
in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's totally gonna be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited about it. I feel like we gotta keep doing, like you said. I really do. But I'm I'm here for it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, I'm going to watch it every episode.
I'm
Like
gonna be ready. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna make some content around this shit. I'm,
facts.
I'm gonna.
Big facts.
I need to break this stuff down when they come out.
Facts. Fact.
But
Okay. But before we can keep on going about this because I have I have so much to ask, like just you,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
yeah,
love to pick your brain about this stuff,
yeah,
man. Like,
yeah.
but how are you about to feel about this new season of Interview with the Vampire? Talk to
I
me.
feel like my
Talk.
soul has been waiting on this because Akasha is so iconic.
Ooh,
With that whole stick as a rock star is
ooh.
so ingrained in me that I need to see him sing sex on a stage. Because that's
Mm,
basically how he's described when he's performing. I
facts.
need to see his point of view because I felt like I love Louis. I feel like we didn't get the full picture because there's two sides to the story. There's that
Yep.
side, that side. There's what actually happens.
Mm,
I feel like we need to know the fact point of view. And
facts.
it will be interesting. And then I want to see Louis in that point of view because we all know, like, that's going to show one, Alfie, not Alfie, what's his name? Oh, my, Ricky's,
Hmm.
range in acting because he's gonna have to act in that format.
Hmm.
That system like, oh, the fact how you act this way in the way. He saw it this way. So what are we gonna see Louis doing? What did Louis leave out of his story? Because he's
Mm.
writing his story. He's definitely left some stuff out.
Facts. He wasn't a reliable narrator at all.
No, that's the word I was. That's it. That's what I was looking for. He's not a reliable narrator. Not saying that Lestat's going to be one either, but at the same
Mm.
time, there's a air of truth that's going to come through on his side that wasn't on the Luda's side.
Oh, that scene is just that one scene. It's got me hooked already. It's when he was like, "There, what were they doing? Were they like in some sort of divorce proceedings or
Yeah,
something?"
yeah. I I quote that shit so much. Yes,
My God,
he's like,
he was like, "That's very specific to pluck out of thin air." Va 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 woo.
what the hell? He's like,
Like I'm like, oh yeah, this is about to be good,
almost.
bruh.
Yeah. He said, Mom. He's like, really? He's like, what was the other guy's name? He's like, oh, I can see. But Mom. He's like,
Armand, you
yes,
want to talk about Armand?
yeah. He's like, you went through the city. You can go through the city, taking times driving and
In
he's like, yeah,
fact,
we did. And we're on each other's back as we went through the city.
oh,
He's like,
that's a
I bet.
oh man, it was so good. I was like, oh man, I'm ready because that first season it showed them as like this old married couple, like
Yeah,
going through the motions.
exactly.
But
Now
then
we get to
it's
the post divorce.
post divorce Louis and
That's what happened.
Lestat,
They got lawyers.
and they're just like going at it. I'm like, yes, this is what. And then Louis is just so calm and he's
Wow.
just so
And I
condescending.
find it, and I find it so revealing and so satisfying because since the first movie, which I was a fan of, with Brad and Tommy, I found out like there was more after that. Like they just didn't end. So like they actually are. I haven't read that book
Mm-hmm.
yet, but they actually are in them. They do
Facts.
ultimately end up together. So,
Mm-hmm.
but we ain't got there yet, and I want to see all of that in between.
Because they love each other, man, and
They,
it's such a
they are
pure love
eternally.
story. That's why I
And
love
you can see Louis is enjoying this. He's
facts.
enjoying the fact going crazy, especially the way
Facts.
he saw the little hand touch of the guy. And then the
Like they just
second,
looking like, oh my, like
this guy was about to kill that person. He was about to kill
fat
her.
big facts. I'm ready. Who do you feel? And this is just pure spec, right? Who do you feel will be because or do you want a unknown? But who is your ideal choice to play the Queen of the Dam?
Oh, I know who they got to play her.
Do you?
Uh, yes. Oh, you
I
don't know?
I've been trying my best not to look at any of the behind the
I
scenes
actually
stuff.
know.
I want to be
I did.
surprised.
I ended up seeing the casting when someone was, talking about it. But
Fuck.
before that, my ideal casting, I had a few people like, okay, old girl, um, She had the pretty eyes. She was in one of these. Was she in one of the Marvel movies? I can't remember. I'm gonna remember her name in a
I
minute.
think I
But
know exactly who you're talking about. I know exactly.
curly hair,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Yeah, I kind of could see her, and it was someone else. I didn't know if I wanted Zendaya or not.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like she could deliver so. And she's a big fan of Aaliyah.
Facts. She
So I
might do
felt like she,
well.
not that I'm saying she would copy Aaliyah,
Mm-hmm.
but I felt like she would understand the role
Mm-hmm.
of Akasha. Like I like Zendaya's other stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like side note, real quick, her role as Rue in which I just
Euphoria.
got into, Rue in Euphoria.
I haven't seen this the last
I
season yet. I'm
I have
ready.
I just got into it, so I
Mm.
haven't even watched the last season. I just got because I saw a clip and I had to watch it, but we'll get to that. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I can see her, but I don't know. I like who they got playing her though. I never thought about her, and now
Mm-hmm.
that I see that they cast, I was like, why didn't I think her? I think you will love it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you will.
No,
But
I'm hoping I do because at
yeah,
first I remember we talked about this, but I didn't like the recast of the daughter's character. What's her name?
yeah, we were talking about that. But yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
and I was like, I don't like. I like the initial girl who played her. Like
Yeah,
she played her
she
so
did
well,
so well. She did.
but I do like it grew on me over time with the
Yeah,
recast, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
she was so good.
Her,
Like,
her thing during her execution
yes,
killed it
mm,
for me.
that's what did
Not
it.
that the other ones didn't. It's just I knew then they didn't pick the right one when I saw that because that
Mm-hmm.
thing was so pivotal. It was so raw
Mm-hmm.
and it's so relatable because the stuff she said, I would have said the same thing.
Facts, and it's
I
like,
I have
dude,
I would have
she
hunted you too.
how she looked at them to like, hey, like a child, like I want you to save me right now in this moment,
Yeah,
Lestat. I want you to save me, Louis. Like, and they just
yeah,
couldn't.
yeah.
And
Now let's talk.
then to
Let's talk.
realize Armand
Oh,
directed it.
he did.
I mean,
And the thing is, I knew. The fact of saving one, he was going to save Louis. It's always
mm-hmm,
Louis. He was
mm-hmm.
going to save him. But yeah, Armand, he was a beast. He was like he was a beast.
Man, the biggest bitch, and just like knew what it was like the whole time for decades.
Decades.
My friend, decades,
Decade.
decades, baby, and it's
Decades.
crazy. And it's like
Daddy.
it's such a good story. I think this might be my favorite adaptation of Anne Rice's. You know, like
Yes. And she was on board with it. Did I miss something? Did it happen? Oh my gosh. Am I
on. Oh, my apologies, everyone. Internet went down for a second. I wonder if Rain is going to come back. Let's see, let's see. I wonder if we're still going. Okay. Or did the live end? Did it end? Okay, no, we're still here. Sorry, guys, we're having some technical difficulties. I'm telling you guys, like, we're still work in progress here. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, but Rain is back. Boom, hello, my love.
Hello. Hello. Yes, I'm back.
Like my
Yes.
my internet connection was so trash right now, dude. Like
No,
but it's
it's
fine.
fine. I thought it was mine too. I was like, it will do that on me. Look, I was like,
Facts.
what happened? And I was like, I was still on here. I'm like, what? I was like, oh,
Where did
am I
everyone
still
go?
here? Look,
And I got a
look,
whatchamacallit, but this was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Like I need and want and long for you to come back and just, spend some time with the channel, get us our,
right,
everyone gets a trophy, like, space with totally epic, segments, you know what I mean? We can review some stuff, you know what I mean? Like
right,
I don't know
right.
why I haven't whatchamacallit, because I could have been pulling up stuff. I just today found out how to pull up things on the and like on the like share my screen so you can see it, everyone can see it,
Mm-hmm.
and I do want to exercise that at some point, because this whole time we've been talking and I'm like, bro, I could have been pulling this up, you know what I mean, just to just play on the
Right.
side,
No, I
just.
totally get it. I totally get it.
But it's like I love our conversations. They're so engaging. You know what I mean?
They are. Oh my gosh. Like the conversations we've had. Look, like I said,
Facts.
I was thinking about that one we were having, and then we were talking when Jacob told us.
Oh my god!
The
Like,
way you
woo.
put, like,
What?
dude, I was like, what? Who?
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
snorting who again? What do you
well, first,
say?
like, look, he said, the first
Like,
time I tried, I was like, but bro, what?
yeah, you
He said,
said
oh,
what
hold
now?
on.
He's like, I didn't mean that. I was
Oh,
like, oh,
we were like,
hey.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, even the jokes we had afterwards. Oh, Clark is a serious joke. I remember you.
Facts.
I'm
Facts. Oh my god, it was so good. Like I wonder if he would, and I want to have him on the show one of these days.
yeah,
Like that would be so
yeah.
fun for to get like the old cast from from Totally Epic back on here.
Right. I
We
know.
have some good because I'm knowing around this time everyone's up. Like they're up over there in like New
They
Zealand. They're up.
are. Yeah.
They're up over there in where's what's her name?
Netherlands.
Oh, in the Netherlands.
Rachel from Netherlands.
Yeah, Rachel.
Jay and the rest are from England. We have
Mm-hmm.
some from Australia, New Zealand, England,
Mm-hmm.
Germany,
Facts. And it's like
and
I would love
Scotland.
to
Oh, that's where Maddie
Scotland.
is from, Scotland.
Yup,
I
Scotland.
didn't hear from him. I heard from him one day. He's back
Mm,
and forth. He's back and I think the relationship woes get him back and forth because whenever he buys stuff, he pops up, and then
mm.
I don't know. He don't know.
Facts.
I don't know
Like
where he disappears to. Everyone disappears, so
facts. And it's like it bees like that. And it's like I'm thinking maybe one day, like we can, all come back together, and just like have a little
mhm.
reunion. Oh, it would be so lovely to go like when Meryl used to do her live streams. Like it,
Yeah,
it would be lovely for her to, get back to one of those one of these days. You know what I mean?
right. He usually said she will.
Hopefully, eventually, sometime in the future.
Yeah, I know she's been. I know she was busy. She got her
Facts.
new. She got back into braiding. I want her to braid mine. Give me some cornrows or something.
Facts.
We
I
can
was
go
like,
there.
you could,
Yeah,
whatchamacallit, I wish he was here to, like, do my daughter's hair, dude. Like,
right.
that would be lovely. Like,
Why do we
Wouldn't it
always
go?
do my hair?
mm-hmm. Go in there, baby. Daddy about to come in there in a second. Mwah. But like, mwah. And I just miss it. You know what I mean? Like we used to have
Yeah.
the conversations. We remember we got called monkeys once.
Man, bruh, that
Do
happened.
you remember?
Wait, look, these two monkeys up here. I'm like,
I,
we still
it,
like, I'm like, what is this?
I beg your pardon? Oh, monkey, that must
That
doesn't mean
like,
the same thing over there that it means over here. Okay. Can't be. And then I met somebody from like the Australia area and it was like, oh no, bud. Monkey means the exact same thing that it means over there, over here. Like
right, look, I know, look, because I'm like, no, he got the wrong two monkeys. He
facts.
got the
Like
wrong two. But
I was
when
appalled.
we're I was fully appalled. I was taken aback. I was aghast because I'm like, what?
Vexed just a little bit. It was vexing. Like,
Right.
oh.
'Cause we're like, when we have to check out because I think we had that conversation about like, y'all don't understand like the region that we're from. We we're the
Facts.
sweetest and most welcoming people, but when you that quick trigger, that spark, that little short fuse,
Facts. Ooh, that's why
that
I'd be like,
the old sound, that deep south, Louisiana, Mississippi come out real quick. What
facts.
you call us? The way
That's
we would, oh my gosh, and we wanted to, they just don't know. Like everyone over there, they do not know how fast we could really
switch.
we the level of read and reading for stuff, the way we would just eviscerate them, the way we know how to roast people down here.
Facts. And I'm not, and you know me, I'm not trying to. You know what I mean? That's why I was
We're
like, you
not
know
trying
what?
to look.
Woosah. Like
We're trying to
I,
look.
I
I'm
had to get
like,
my
let's
bearings.
talk that up. Let's like we have to talk that up because maybe they were maybe it's
Cultural
a language
difference.
thing.
Yeah, it's cultural differences. Like y'all don't
So
get what that
sure.
means here. Like,
Yeah,
so I'm going
yeah,
to give you the benefit
yeah.
of the doubt with this one.
How many years the benefit of the doubt
The
or something?
benefits, facts, like, because I was
The
like,
doubt.
whoa, I don't think this child knows what they do. Like, she
I
know not what she
know.
do. Like, and it's fine. Like, I'm gonna have to
Fine.
walk away from this
Yeah,
real fast. But
exactly.
it was crazy, man. Like,
Yeah, it
but
was crazy. Those kind of conversations they would go and then we'll get to talking about other stuff. Oh Lord.
hmm
Oh. It's
it's
stuff we would talk about.
man
Yeah.
facts, man. It was so beautiful. We used to have great
Right.
Vampire Diary conversations.
Man,
Just
what?
just pop culture in general, to be honest
Not
with
the
you.
art culture. The
Like,
amount of things, like, yeah.
hmm and it's like,
Everybody knows it's just gems. Like I think about some of these shows like on a daily, like with stuff
hmm
that I learned from. Like I was just like, oh shit. And then I'm going deep in my mind. And I'm like, hold on. And I have a whole little thing like in my head, like, damn,
hmm
that's something to talk about. Because I'm like, shit. I'll be looking. I'm like, that totally was a thing. And then I relate to something else. I'm like,
hmm
it's just something new. I just think of like
hmm
Bonnie with her magic and some of the stuff that she just like she did and wasn't able to do later, and then how people little loopholes here. I was like, yeah, she could
facts.
have still did that and all of them up.
No, we was just having like on Facebook, like, cause you know it's like little Mystic Falls, like little group that I'm a part of, and they
Yeah,
were like just having like one of the wildest debates in there, like Alaric's upgraded original
yeah,
form versus Marcel's upgraded original, and I'm like, Marcel obviously wins, like
yeah. He does. Like, like he has all five of the I don't know how many clans of the werewolves
of the
in him.
werewolf, 100%.
Like they're different strains of the venom in him. That
Not
little,
even just that, right? It goes a little deeper with
yeah.
this spell was powered by every dead New Orleans witch. And they literally like came together to make this one spell. That's way stronger than Esther's magic.
Way strong.
And I'm like, no, you can't even compare the two. And it was people literally in the comment section like, oh no, Alaric wins. And I'm like, hey, you must have some sort of bias in you,
Yeah,
or
it
it's
was
like you
definitely a bias.
facts, or you just didn't watch the show at all. Like his
Like,
bite
but
could kill an original.
yeah,
So Marcel would have bit Alaric and he would have died. 100%. There is
exactly.
no cure for it. Well, it wasn't no cure until Freya made one.
Right.
But beforehand, there was no cure for this.
Sure. He was deadly. He was top of the food chain at that point.
And then that's what went into we then later on get into a conversation about how people didn't like Marcel. And I was like, who didn't like Marcel?
Yeah, right. I mean, and I love myself. He had some annoying little moments, but that was very rare for me.
Mm-hmm.
I like Marcel. Like if you look at it full on, like Marcel was really looking out for a lot of people. I mean, he kind of got carried away with fucking with the witches. There. Come on,
Facts.
but but who didn't like Marcel? Marcel was a thing, and then I mean, if Vincent wasn't at play, I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
honest, it was Marcel for me.
Facts.
But Vincent always wins with me. You
Vincent
cannot,
is the
you cannot
one.
sell my baby. You cannot sell me off my baby.
And
Like
who crafted that? Who performed the spell to make him an upgrader original? Vincent.
Vincent, even the Regent
Facts.
wanted to trade. They told them beforehand, like to get that with, we need someone equally as powerful, and we
Yup.
want to. They wanted Vincent back,
They
and they didn't
wanted
know that.
Vincent. Like, and they're like,
Vincent
who
even said he came from a long line of from the nastiest but powerful witches in New Orleans.
in New Orleans? Like, and he was telling the truth. He told Eva, "Give me 6 months," and he was like, "Boy, I was looking for magic you couldn't defend against the whole time."
That part, and then, but yeah, the New Orleans, I would argue, they were some of the most powerful. They were, if not the most powerful witches in the
Facts.
United States. They were already powerful to begin with, but they were also drawn on New Orleans ancestral magic, which was like
Mm-hmm.
400 years plus
Mm-hmm.
of energy pulsing through the ground.
Facts.
Like they were unmatched. Then it wasn't just one. They were one coven, but at the same time, nine separate,
9 covens that made up
nine
one
covens
coven. So
made
that's
up
why,
one coven.
and that's what makes me go like whenever that conversation comes to play. Like, okay, well, who's more powerful, the New Orleans witches or the Bennett witches?
Hmm.
Yeah,
New Orleans, but I will match that with they're not as powerful as Texas
I was about to
as a
say because
whole.
Ketia alone is
She
like,
literally, like I told someone, they was like, what about Gaia? I said Gaia had more years to perfect things,
mm-hmm,
but at the same time, you got to look at it. Tesla did not need more years. He was already that. With not
powerful. Yes.
when she was alive, just with the few years she had before she died. She came back
Mm-hmm.
given 2,000 years later.
Fact.
But she literally, all she had to do is blink and she created an entire another side.
The other side,
When,
like,
and with that came with a new magic, spirit magic.
yep,
With that came
yep,
like the creation of the immortals, which she created.
yep. The immortal.
Five other type of immortal spells. The
Mm-hmm.
vampire immortal spell.
Mm-hmm.
You- I would say no one matched her, but then as a line, they were second to the New Orleans Witches as a collective.
Mm.
It gets complicated, but yeah.
Oh. Now, do you think that they're more powerful than the Geminis, though?
Gemini had their own brand of match. I would give them that. I would give it.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I think Gemini had going for them was the
Mm-hmm.
heretics. Say what the evil
Heretics.
did. If you match the heretics with vampire magic, well,
Mm-hmm.
with making them a vampire, they're unstoppable because they got unlimited magic to draw on. They can
Mm.
still siphon magic. They still got that
Mm-hmm.
siphon, and they're immortal, and they can
Mm-hmm.
still use their magic as vampires. Just and then the oh. I think that's about the only thing they had going from. Well, because they were a coven, they were a special brand of coven. What made them vulnerable? were linked to their leader.
Yup.
The
That was the
leader,
biggest thing.
the leader himself, along with the heritage, were very powerful. The leader could draw his power from all the Gemini people,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to come from a twin. So
Mm-hmm.
that kind of made them that whole system made them very vulnerable as a cousin. Very
Mm-hmm.
weak. The only strong
Are you
people they had
listening to
was
me?
maybe the siphoners if they got close to heritage,
Mm-hmm.
and the leader. And
Mm.
if the leader gets knocked off, the whole cousin dies. Which
Facts.
kind of makes them,
Yeah, they got a built-in weakness,
yeah,
literally.
they get knocked down on the cousin wise level. Now
Now,
the
what
silent,
I was gonna say that they could create the prison realm, but I'm like, but they needed Bennett blood in order to do
they
that.
have
So,
been blood,
so it's like,
which the whole creation of a prison realm was based off their family's link to Shakespeare, who created other things.
yep.
But if you look at it, they were, which goes back to my original thing when we were talking about that, how the magic came from, what is it, Asgard? The other side piece,
Yup.
their
I don't.
magic got passed down, like it's God tier because they got
Mhm.
world creation magic.
Mhm.
So I feel like their magic was just raw, came
Mm.
straight from the other side, like they were the original
Mhm.
bloodline. That's my theory behind them because they literally are their brand of magic they got that get passed down. They can create other sites.
Mhm.
Bonnie did it without even trying because she was in such
Facts.
grief. It
Yup. Created a
exploded
whole
from
nother
her.
realm.
That says a lot about her bloodline. Well, her as a witch period because she was a
Facts.
spirit. But
She ended the show on God tier.
yeah, like I said, like look at Ketsia. They
Mhm.
said her power literally was the power of 1,000 suns because
Mm.
you could draw on her blood that was classified after 2,000 years
Facts.
still to create powerful magic.
Mhm.
Other witches wanted they said it was more worth than the Hope Diamond, like it was worth billions, like that one
Facts.
stone. So it's insane. Now don't get me wrong, that Dahlia, love
Mhm.
me some Dahlia. Like if
Ooh.
they never brought her in the show and had a spin-off series about her, I would
Ooh.
watch it.
That would have been good. About her whole time of just, the
Yeah,
Viking age and
and
just,
yes,
oh, I would have loved
she
that.
was literally that witch then. Like I would say, she was up there with her line, like she was up there with Pixie, and probably at the same level. We didn't see the full extent of her power, but she had
True.
some. So I put Valley up there now.
Hmm.
As far as powerful right now, I only see in her niece Hope. Hope, the fact that
Oh,
alone.
let's get
Hope
into hope. Like,
Hope moves in the ranking. Hope is up there. I have to say it was on and on with Bonnie. I believe Bonnie can level up over time,
hmm,
but she is more. I mean, raw magic. She is
hmm,
more powerful than Bonnie. It's Ketsia, Ketsia Hope, Dahlia because of the power we've seen Dahlia
yeah,
kill. He goes above Bonnie, which I hate, but
mm,
logically speaking, he is above Bonnie, and I will place Bonnie above Esther. I only put, but Esther is still up there because as a genius wise, Esther was said to be a
oh,
genius
yeah, she was, cause
as
she
a
was
witch.
crafting
So,
spells and
yeah,
things of that nature.
she was
Like,
creating them, like she was popping them out. She like spell creation and deviation.
hmm,
She's second to none.
hold
She's
on, where's Davina in all this? You know what I mean?
Davina, she goes up there. Like, there's enough witches in there to do a top 10 and top 5
Yup, one
and
hundred
still have
percent.
some left over. So I would put Davina up there. Obviously, she didn't make the top 5, but only because she had a boost. Now, she was powerful. Like, out of all the main witches, even though it was kind of hinted that she wasn't the most powerful out of the Harvest Girls,
Mm-hmm.
I would wager she did get to the point where she was more powerful than the other Harvest Girls.
100%.
So she is up in and the Harvest Girls were the most powerful and most talented.
Yep.
So she will be up in the top 10 or top
Mm,
7 in this
mm.
season. Seven is a lucky magical number, so we'll be top seven. She's up there in that top seven.
Mm. Okay, is she above or below Vincent though?
Vincent, oh shit, I didn't even play him. Hold on
Facts.
now.
Vincent Griffin. It is like like you.
He is actually lower because we see what Vincent can do. And he
Facts.
didn't teach her some stuff. I would match that with what they learned from each other. While Esther was powerful in the genius, she did learn some of her magic from her older sister, which is why her older sister was above her, and why one of the Bennett witches is also above her. So Esther kind of moves down. Oh my
Mm.
gosh, it happens. Look, when I click in the other account.
Ooh,
Whereas
yeah. Hold on,
Vincent,
and we got one more. The Hollow.
the Hollow, the
And you did
Hollow.
also that's a part of Hope's bloodline too. Now that I think of it.
Which what makes Hope more powerful than the Hollow, and the Hollow knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Hollow was more skillful, I will give it, because the Hollow knew magic spells that Hope hadn't learned to get now.
Facts.
But raw power, and we're going by raw power, Hope
Mm-hmm.
is above the Hollow, but the Hollow is above, I would say, it matches Dahlia, because
Mm-hmm.
they're about the same age.
Mm.
Because, the wolves were kind of before the time of the Narcosine.
Yup. It was before
And
the
and
vampire.
the hollow created the wolves. So I would
Mm-hmm.
say we didn't know about the hollow because there was other powerful because there's powerful beings than the witches, but
Mm-hmm. Facts.
but the hollow is above Dahlia in that respect because the hollow needs stuff and we're taught stuff specifically because they knew the hollow was powerful, so they had to give her extra education.
Mm.
And she created the whole on the whole another species,
Facts.
which keeps them in the top. Like being a powerful witch,
Mm-hmm.
creating something global world system.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Hold on. Keep talking. I'm
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah. Total move up the line. We got let's see. So if we're gonna okay, so that's about right, y'all. We got Ketsia still at the top of the list. But Hope moves above them because she's a first tribrid. So she is powerful, even in her aunts, Dahlia. But Dahlia is lower than the Hollow. The Hollow is after Hope, then Dahlia, then Bonnie. Bonnie defeated Hellfire and created, so she has to be in the top five. So hold on, Ketsia, Hollow. Okay, so Ketsia, stick with me on this one. Ketsia, Hope, Hollow. What's her name? Dahlia, Bonnie, Esther, Vincent. Vincent is above Esther. Hmm? Oh, I can't hear you.
I said I was listening. Boom. I had myself on mute.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know.
No, you fine. Cause I have
Yeah,
to what you
look, I
call
was
it.
going through motions. Look, I was, I was trying to get them, and I think I got it down. I think I got it down.
Okay, boom.
My,
You top
yeah,
10 or top 5?
I think I got to the top seven of the
Ooh.
power rankings, because I had
Ooh.
to take into account what I always said, and then who
Mm-hmm.
taught who and how it moved. And then I forgot about some of those elder ancestor ones from New Orleans, but they
Fact.
still kind
Papa
of made
Tunde.
it. Probably was powerful, but that falls in after I guess the seven. We still got because I got up to 7. I said maybe top 10 because there's enough witches to rank them
You
all.
facts. You have a lot left over.
Yeah, to rank them top 10, the most powerful. And you can go down, but I was trying to see of the main ones that we knew and kind of see. But yeah, but like I said, Tetsuya first off because so far nothing matches.
Facts.
I can't even with Dahlia and Hope and Play. That's still Tetsuya. Tetsuya, um, Hope
Okay.
because I take into account Hope. She is the firstborn of her line.
Mm-hmm.
So that already makes her the firstborn of her line. So, the firstborn makes them powerful, and they're already powerful witches.
Facts.
So, and she's a tribrid, which gives her an extra B, which I
Facts.
guess doesn't really count as a witch, but at the same time, that's
True
still,
that. She's a witch. Yeah, that I mean it
yeah.
counts.
The other two makes kind of combines with, I really gives her extra B.
And she also comes from the bloodline of two very, very powerful witches.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, that puts her up there, and then the stuff that she learns, plus she has the knowledge that was passed down to her by her
Yeah,
ancestors.
Freya. Thousands of years
Yeah.
of just knowledge.
Oh, and I forgot about Freya shit, but
Oh my God, Freya! Like, how did we forget Freya? Just mention her. Like, you're
she's up
like,
in the
damn,
top 10.
Freya.
She's up in the top 10, but I mean, raw power wise, and still we're gonna go with those definitely. The top three they outrank those.
hmm
Tetsuya, Hope, Hollow, then Dahlia.
Oh yeah, Dahlia.
I would say Freya.
Oh yeah, Freya's really powerful.
I would say Freya. She's a match
Freya
with.
above Vincent a little bit
I would say because when we look at it, Freya has been practicing longer than Vincent,
longer.
and raw
True.
power. She does
True.
have raw more power, and I have to give that. Wow, Vincent is very powerful and very talented.
hmm
Freya does have that kind of boost above him.
Yep.
I believe she would never. I think what helps that Freya would never exactly. He kind of matches up there because Vincent is a close behind her,
Yeah.
very close behind her because I think even though Esther's been practicing for a long time, what makes Esther powerful is her genius level of knowing the concept of theory, and you put
Yep.
theory in there.
hmm
That's what she's got. She knows the theory behind right rituals and spell work.
Facts.
Vincent, he's gonna leave it his own. I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Mm.
the ancestral in that black core, black
Facts. Fact that melody.
original magic, yes, he's at the top of that list.
Mm.
And we have to go like on another list.
Facts. That's funny.
I'm just saying,
Funny.
I found the way to.
To put him all the way up there. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if we're looking at it, if we were making a male powerful, he would be at the top of the male list
Facts.
of male witches. But at the same time, we did do that. And it was just, if he was in, because he's in a league, those
hmm
correction, like the brand, it's even the type of brand of magic that he has control over. It
hmm
doesn't seem like it's Western or it's that sweet spot,
Facts.
and it's not a
Facts.
European music.
Facts. Like that's funny. It's stupid.
It's like Motherland mixed with
mm.
foundational Black American magic
Facts.
with
Facts.
Obia
hmm
with. Remember he
hmm
said some Obia with. You know about that because
Facts.
this is from his folks come from.
Ah, facts. So it's like because he was like I like when they got to the hollow section and then they went on more about the sacrificial magic that
Yeah,
and like they weren't making a sacrifice to the ancestors
right.
necessarily. And it's like it almost brought me into so this is the reason why Papa Tunde was practicing his
That,
sacrificial magic.
I was gonna bring him up. He is powerful because he came in and took over the New Orleans Southern
Facts.
before.
Facts. With the hollow's bone. and made the
right.
Tunde blade.
Made a whole, which puts him up there. That's what I said. That probably is the oldest of its own
Mm-hmm.
because he did.
Mm-hmm. And it's like they didn't make the during the Hollow's tenure, basically. I don't know
Yeah,
why they didn't connect, and it's the writer's fault, right? But it's like
yeah.
they
Yeah.
should have been connecting all that together to make the story. And we never know. It could be some deleted scenes or some stuff that hit the cutting room floor
Yeah.
that connected everything.
Right. It actually goes back to like some of the stuff that they kind of left out because it kind of makes sense. Like when you think about it, these creatures they existed forever. Like when we get to legacy,
Mm-hmm.
they always existed. They had to say we had dragons. We had.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like we had all these creatures in the world, and
Mm-hmm.
not one thing mentioned it. But we always knew about vampires, witches, and
Mm-hmm.
werewolves. Which
You can't hear you.
okay, hold on. That was mine. These things went out. Oh well. But anyway, now I can still hear. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
um, like we knew about those, and then when I thought about it, it was the creation of the witch. Well, the witches that always been around. They always knew about it. It was the
Mm-hmm.
creation of werewolves and vampires that came in and created the golem that wiped
Mm-hmm.
the for these
Mm-hmm.
other magical creatures.
Yeah, Malivore.
So theoretically, the hold on, I'm sorry. Theoretically, Klaus
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of his family, they all knew about these creatures when they were human.
Facts. Facts. Like all these creatures were running around. And I mean, that could
It
lend
did.
credence to the reason why Michael and the
Hold
Viking
on.
tribe came to the New World.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that could lend credence to the reason why Michael and the rest of the Viking tribes left and fled the old world and came to the new world, which was Mystic
Exactly, because
Falls.
they never were specifically.
Mm-hmm.
They said it was something that drove them away.
Mm-hmm. And it couldn't have been the wolves because they found the wolves in
Well,
Mystic
and the
Falls.
Mr. Fox, they were more of an American thing because they were created in the Americas,
Mm-hmm.
so they were
The
mostly
Hollow.
over there. And then they said they want to be stronger, faster than the monsters out there.
Mm-hmm.
It couldn't have just been the wolves.
Couldn't have been. And then
So
it's like,
that kind of links in. They knew about all this because this was existing
mm-hmm.
in their living memory. Because it was only by the help of the wolves and vampires and witches that
Yup, that created Malivore.
Mel exactly. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, so they knew about this and it got erased from their memory.
Mm-hmm. And
And
I mean,
all
throughout, because Malivore was walking around the whole time
the whole time.
until they put him into the pit. What made him into the
Yeah,
pit?
he didn't absorb vampires or witches or
Yup.
werewolves. He
Mm-hmm.
absorbed everything else.
Mm-hmm. So they were essentially safe.
They were safe. And then they must have knew about the gods too, because apparently the gods were on Earth when they were there too.
Mm-hmm.
Because they didn't go into hiding
Mm-hmm.
until Malivore, who apparently can absorb gods, which kind of that kind of one didn't make sense to me because the
Mm.
gods were the top of the. It
The
didn't
food chain.
seem like Malivore would have been able to absorb their being, those beings, unless
I would say I would say maybe he could, and that's the reason why they feared him so much. Because they
yeah,
said over time people stopped worshiping the gods,
right.
right?
So it made them weaker.
Weaker than what they actually were.
Yeah,
And then like certain ones, because Ken was the strongest out of all of them,
he was.
and he was the one that was the most afraid
Yeah,
to be like, hey, you
he
need to
was
put,
basically Zeus and Odin put into one.
yep. And he's like, hey, this thing can't be. And I'm pretty sure at some point he tried to go and kill Malivore and just couldn't.
Couldn't. So he had his daughter Vulcan. Was that Vulcan?
Yeah, that was Vulcan
Yeah, yeah. She's supposed to be Vulcan. She created those safe, and that's what's creepy too. She's been on Earth all of this time.
all this time.
all the
just
time, just
there,
get high.
chilling, chilling, going to monster truck rallies, bro.
Eating
Like
talk, eating tacos, and
eating
like
tacos.
she's just been here. She's been watching everything
Facts since the
go to
beginning.
hell. She's been witnessing Klaus draining the world
Mm-hmm.
and having a whole temper tantrum all over Earth.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about it,
Mm-hmm.
Klaus has literally been because he's
They
never been put under. He never was daggered, so he's
had
been
to have
going
known
free.
about the devil. You know what I mean?
Him and Elijah. Elijah only got daggered a few times at the around the end of the
Yup.
1,000.
Yup.
Him
He
and
was
Elijah, and maybe Rebecca. Poor Rebecca.
poor Rebecca.
I
How
would
many
say
times was
poor
she
her.
daggered?
Well, at least she wasn't continuously daggered like
Cold.
or Finn, who was daggered for
Finn.
the entire 900 years.
Finn. The whole he was like, oh man, that scene breaks my
He
heart
only
all the
had
times.
right. He only had 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
And Freya, well, she's been around too, but she's
Been
been
up sleeping
only awake
for
for
like a year, 1 year of
out of a
every.
century.
Yup.
Yeah.
And no one even knew she was still alive.
Yeah, she's been walking around witnessing, and she probably knew about it. Wouldn't it have been trippy? She went to sleep knowing about all these magical creatures.
Yup. And
Then
then
wake
wake
up.
up forgetting all of them. Like, yeah, I
It's
mean,
not
it wouldn't even bother her because it's like I don't remember these things.
things. Like she woke up, it was just like she woke up for another 100 years. Like,
Mm-hmm. Because even
which I guess that's kind of like with the rest of them.
because the necromancer said that like he knew Klaus,
Yeah,
and he
he
was
has
like,
it.
I know Klaus Michelson.
I
So that
mean,
was
I would know him too if I dealt in death and death
facts.
followed Klaus and
Follows
the
Klaus. Like it wasn't nothing. And see, man, that's why I love the original so much. It's like
originals was just a masterpiece, masterclass
facts.
in a perfect stretch of a season. You didn't
Mm-hmm.
stretch it out. It was long enough. I mean, I could have got. I would have welcomed 2 more seasons. I would have, but
Facts.
I understood. I was content where they stopped at.
Facts. Because they stopped it so well. It's
Yeah.
like certain things I would have changed, but that would be me just nitpicking at the series.
What would you? I'm interested, if you don't mind. What would
Mm-hmm.
you personally change?
Ooh. Okay, let's get into it.
Yes,
Let's get.
I crave this.
Hmm. Let's see. Now,
If you
where
can,
do you want
if
me to
you can,
start at? The
if you
complete
can
last
nitpick,
season?
whatever you want to start at, I will follow in. Cause I mean, if you could nitpick and it'd be okay, and what you would, I'm
Okay, okay. The end, I would have made it a more of a Civil War storyline involving the new version of the Amnesia Elijah versus Klaus. I would have made I would have made the amnesia version of Klaus actually take over the Nazi vampires
right. Okay.
in the beginning
Okay.
and make it to where he's the new leader and we all lead up to him and him having a more prominent role of like taking on the actual ideals of those because he did somewhat with like the night taking off his daylight ring and stuff and like casting his way to the night when with his girl and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I would have made it way more prominent, and I would have made him lean over to them where to the point where you remember we went into the backstory of what he did after Marcel took away his memories and all that stuff, right?
Right. Right.
I would have made it go into like him meeting what's her name and like getting it, and I would want her to be fully enveloped inside of the ideals and hating of Klaus. And
Okay.
like
Okay.
no, Klaus really took my father away from me, and she actually living with that for hundreds of years, and like this is my way. Because remember, at the beginning of the story, where of the last season, Klaus was killing all the. He had a list of enemies because he knew Elijah doesn't have his memories. So everybody knows who Elijah is. Our enemies can
Right.
come out of the woodwork, and he doesn't even know who they are.
Precisely.
So
I
he went to Europe to go and kill off anyone that he had a problem, him and Elijah had problems with over the course of hundreds of years,
and
just
they
to
have
keep
a
him
lot.
safe. Facts, a lot.
We saw when they invaded in on New Orleans that one season when Marcel,
Facts.
they all came literally because they had beef with, yeah.
Facts. And so I would have made it to where like Elijah would have took on all their ideals and he would have turned completely against Klaus and found Klaus as the enemy and never until later on, because that would have made him the killing of, and I also would have made him by his hands kill Haley.
Uh, Elijah or Klaus?
Elijah.
Elijah. Oh,
I would I
oh,
would have
that
made
would,
Elijah kill
yeah,
Haley,
yeah.
because that would have made it so much gripping when he got all his
It
memories back,
it would have. It would have.
and it would just made the whole, it would have changed the dynamic of the show.
It would have. And you know what?
Mhm.
I get that too.
Mhm.
Now, well, can I share my little tidbit in there?
Come on.
Okay, so far as was how I would have probably ended it. I'm not. I know some details I would have changed.
Mhm.
Far as Haley, I do recognize that death and how gripping, and that was just. I wouldn't have now. While some people would have died,
Mhm.
definitely, I wouldn't have let Haley go. I don't know. For some reason, with stories, I want. I would. I would want Haley to survive,
Mm.
but I'll tell you how I would see her in that world. Like she wouldn't be in Legacies in a big part,
Mhm.
but I would have her survive to be there. Be I
Mm.
feel like a character like Hope would need at least one of their parents, and I don't see Klaus being that parent to survive. He in though he would end up dying still,
Mhm.
but how I would have it happen, like and actually Elijah too. But what would happen would be
Mhm.
he would, and I kind of want to steal your idea a little bit. I
Mhm.
would have him go after Haley.
Mm.
That whole situation would still happen with her getting kidnapped.
Mhm.
He would go after Haley, but before he gets his Mary back, I would have her kill him. She'll be the one who have to take him out.
Oh, that would have been
I know
good.
it wouldn't be fair on Haley. But something of that kind of grief had to happen. Like
Mm.
the the choice you had to make to save her daughter over man she loved, and actually family and all that he did, but he would be after her.
Mm.
Her killing him somehow at the end, and then it would have broke the little spell over him too. But they
Mhm.
would have that last moment together.
Oh, that would have been beautiful.
Then he understood, but he would have still been gone.
Mhm.
Klaus would still have to do everything, and also Klaus would have still died. But you know what would have happened?
Mhm.
He would have had to. He would have took the hollow in him like before, all of it,
Mhm.
and he would have to die. And I probably would have Rebecca do it. I would say Haley.
Ooh.
I would have.
Ooh. That would have been good. Hold on. What happened? Please don't go out again, internet. Okay, we're still here. We're still here. Oh, we're having a gripping original slash Vampire Diary slash Legacies combo. Oh, come back, Rain. This has been fun. This is okay what me and Rain used to do like constantly. We used to get lost in these conversations for freaking hours, and mind you, anyone who's watching this on the playback, Rain is one of my best friends. Just to throw that out there, right? Because when I tell people in this community, like, hey, we're not friends, like, I don't know you, like, talking about, I know Rain. I know Rain's, I've met Rain's mother, you know what I mean? I know Rain's father, you know what I mean? I tell them happy birthday on their birthdays. Like, me and Rain are actually friends. And it's like that's why I don't call my, especially when we're at war and stuff, I don't call any of my friends to come and help me. You know what I mean? Like these are people who know who I am. And me and Rain essentially met in a fandom, being fans of a show called The Tribe. And from that, me and Rain became like best friends off of our interests and like being in that fandom. And Rain is such a great person. Here he is. Go in there, baby. Like, that's loud. Go in there, Aaliyah. Thank you. I'm on your back.
Yes. Okay, let's throw it out. I'll finish that statement because I'm probably gonna have to get ready for work soon.
Facts.
But I was getting to a point. Okay, so
Mm.
just to finish that off, yes, I would have Rebecca do it because I
Oh
think it's
my
the most
God.
common. Little dude, don't she loves her brother, and she had to be the one to do it. Plus, he had it coming. I don't know.
Facts.
And Haley, why I would keep her like, because I feel like I just want a mother to be with her daughter, the child. I'm just a little sap right there, and she'll need that. Even though
Mm.
Hope have to take care of everything on her own eventually, but
Mm-hmm.
Haley would have to take on a more prominent role in uniting all the wolves and keeping them in line because I feel like
Mm-hmm.
they need a solid one leader,
Yeah.
alpha queen.
100%. Now here's another nitpick. Like you said, and I'm gonna steal one of your ideas real fast,
Okay,
right? But this is the thing. I would have had that same storyline of Elijah becoming but this is what I would have did, right?
okay,
And tell me how you feel about this for real, because this is something that I've been on my mind for the longest, right? I would have had during their little civil war, like let's say 3 episodes before the finale, right?
right,
I would have, instead of having Haley, I want to keep Haley in the story for good,
okay,
right?
okay,
Like you said,
yeah,
but I want to kill off Elijah and Klaus earlier in the story,
mm, mm,
and
okay,
someone does some black magic and bring back. And I want a evil person to come with the Nazi vampires, who was the lady, right? And she to be going after Hope, right?
right,
And some black magic happens out of the blue, right?
okay,
And Michael comes back. And Michael protects Hope. And also calls her his granddaughter.
ooh, mm,
And that's how it ended the show.
okay. I can see that redemption arc. I can see that with Michael,
I
and
need.
plus, he has a soft spot for his daughters and stuff, so
Mm-hmm.
that
So
would
it's
make
like,
sense.
even though she's the daughter of the abomination,
Domination
like, I want him to be there
to
protecting her.
to her, yeah.
And it's like, and actually acknowledge her.
I
Because if
feel
she,
like they would have an epic, like granddaughter grandfather relationship. When you think about it, she actually has a lot of his attributes.
facts.
She really does. When you
They're
see her
Michael.
fighting Legacy, she
Mm-hmm.
has his.
Like,
Oh, what if he stayed? And Haley, either she's still alive or not.
mm-hmm.
He stayed, and he's actually in the background during Legacies. Comes in
Facts.
to advise her, to help her, or
Facts. Trainer.
give
Like, because I feel
trainer.
like they could have did something like when he was training Davina in the woods, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too.
And it's like y'all could have did so much with that, and y'all could have literally made like Davina his like, somewhat, because like low key Davina is his daughter-in-law.
Yes, it is.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's
It
like,
is.
so them to even have a relationship, because I wonder if her and Cole talk about that, like, your dad trained me, like,
Right, right. Your
you
dad
know,
this is
like
like something he trained me.
facts, like psychopath. This is psycho as well. And I think low key with Michael, my whole thing is I wish he would have had that redemption arc, because it was that betrayal, bro.
Yeah,
And
it
I'm
was.
knowing
Listen,
it, because for him to feel that much hatred as a vampire, like everything is amplified tenfold.
yeah. And when you think about it, he never said he didn't love him beforehand. He was hard on Klaus.
Hmm.
It wasn't that he knew it, because he
But he
just was hard
despised
on.
him. He despised him
Yeah.
beforehand, because even Klaus asked, when he cried when he killed him, he was like, beforehand there were moments when you could have just been my friend. He was like, before the betrayal, before
Oh
all
yeah, that's
this.
right. That's right.
And he was like, you despise me. He was like, I want to know why. And he was just like, I don't know. I just
Just
did.
did.
He was like,
Yeah,
is
yeah. It
is that
happens.
your final words? He was like, he was like, Freya,
And you know what? They could, yeah, they could have done a lot. Because
Right.
they already changed it. Because when I found out later, someone's talking about the book.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, but Klaus them, they never got changed. They just always been.
Mm.
They were always like, I think in the book he was like 9,000 years old. He was like
Ooh.
him and a few other older old ones existed. Yeah,
Ooh.
he went after Katrina,
Mm-hmm.
Katrina. That was the whole thing, the doppelganger. But
Mm-hmm.
he was just an evil being, a vampire, the first vampire. Him and I forgot the other ones that existed, but they called them the old ones. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he was just flat out evil. He didn't even have like a rule.
Question. So, how would you feel if they just announced, "Hey, we're coming out with a new Vampire Diaries that's going to be a one-to-one adaptation of the book"? How would you feel about that?
I wouldn't love it as the original. I would have to
Mm.
find room to love it for what it is if I was
Uh.
like a true fan.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be I would compare it like people compared the book to the original show.
Oh yeah.
I would be comparing the show to this show like it was just the Bible. And even though
Mm.
I know they would change. I know deep down what they're bringing it from. I was just
Mm-hmm.
I would I wasn't prepared to judge, like a little segue. I wasn't prepared to judge like the Avatar movie, like back the
Mm-hmm.
2010 one that we shall not name. I wasn't prepared to judge it based on, oh my gosh, I was willing to give it a chance because I knew they were going to change something.
Mm-hmm.
But with that movie, I know the core, the foundation of what Avatar was. That
Mm-hmm.
they fucked that up easy. Like
Fucked it up.
they could have added certain things that would have redeemed all of it,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't. Like it was just certain things they did that just made it just put the ice, like, oh, this is horrible. Now,
Mm.
I wasn't prepared. Like as a Avatar fan, most of them were comparisons. I wasn't going to do that. I don't do that with original content. Like with the new Charm show that
Mm.
had came out,
I
I
loved
didn't
it.
compare it. I loved it too. I think we talked about that. I didn't compare it to
Facts.
that one. They were both separate things, and I saw the potential.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I would have to suspend my love for the original to give
Mm.
the new one a chance to watch it. From what I hear from the book, the changes they made kind of made it better, but they also again had angels in the book
Mm.
and Kitsune and Kitsune and
Mm-hmm.
some other beings. They had those type of things appear in the book.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It might be.
and I
It might
think
be. You know.
and the doppelganger thing, I don't think actually existed.
Mm.
Now, Katrina, the Catherine Pierce,
Mm-hmm.
or in the book, that did exist. Only the only thing was Alina looked like her. They looked like they weren't even related.
Mm.
They just looked the same. That's what sparked the whole thing. But they weren't a doppelganger or anything. I think that was the whole difference
Now,
from the book.
now that
Her
part
name was
always got
Catherine.
me. Like all of them. Okay. Like just for instance, Stefan.
Right.
Everybody was. What he was. The original was. What's his name?
Uh, uh,
Silas.
Silas. Yeah.
Who the hell did Silas have children with? Or where did these children come from for him? And on top of that, they literally said all the Salvatores died. We watched our nephew, who was a Salvatore, he was the last of the Salvatores, die.
Right.
Where did his doppelganger came from? Like the one who was like the equivalent of Elena. Remember, he
Yeah.
was like an EMT.
Yeah. I was just about to say. Where did he come from?
Where the
And
hell did you come from?
I thought more than one. Well, other than one being, well, I guess he was a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say two can exist like that, but I forgot. The only reason we saw Catherine because she was a vampire, and the other ones
Mm-hmm.
because they were immortal.
Mm-hmm.
But that leaves someone always to die. There always has to be a doppelganger. Maybe they just had some fun because when it comes to genetics, you can
Mm-hmm.
have like a 1% cousin somewhere, and
Yeah.
maybe the universe found the loophole in
Yeah, I
that
remember like
one tiny
here's
one
the new
percent,
Stefan.
and there you go. Because that's probably how they find the loophole. Because when you think about, we know how. Well, shit, we
Mm-hmm.
know how. Wait a minute. Catherine had a little sister, didn't she?
I believe so. I believe so.
Okay,
I
so
believe she had a sibling.
that could explain because I don't know when would her own daughter would have had a baby and gave it up or whatever.
Mm. I believe her daughter. Yeah, her daughter. But she transformed later on in life too.
Yeah, and she could have had a daughter and just
Could have.
forgot because they weren't maternal like so.
Mm-hmm.
Other than Elena, they all pretty.
In facts.
Other than Elena and that other one, Tatia from the
Tatia.
Viking, they
Tatia.
were maternal.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that,
And it's like the Amara. I don't know because she was just
she probably had like they say like with Tessa, they was like they wondered how the Bennett line had if Tessa didn't have any children. We don't know she didn't have any children. Now she could have had a sibling like they
Mm,
said, but from
mm-hmm.
what I understand, they implied that Tessa Ketsia was the maternal, and for her to be the maternal ancestor, she would
Mm-hmm.
have had to have a
Children.
child, boy or girl,
Mm-hmm.
for that line to come straight from her, not a
Yeah, because at
uh
some point you get Esther's teacher who's her friend who's a Bennett,
yeah.
and she was like there, so it's like where the hell y'all come from? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it had to. Tessa had to have some. She had to have a child. She
mm-hmm.
probably had one right before she killed her, or she got killed. Because they
She got
say she
killed.
was alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she was alive for a time being before the travelers caught up with her.
Mm-hmm.
She could have decided, "Oh, I'm going to make sure my line lives
Mm-hmm.
on." She probably, or it wasn't Silas's, so she probably had
Mm-hmm.
it too. And then again, it could have
It could have
came
been
from.
Silas's because she was in
Yep.
love.
Yeah. And then again, it could have came from like a brother too. She could have had a
True.
sister or a brother we just didn't know about.
True.
But
Mm.
at the same time, when it comes to these
Oh, turn it
bloodlines,
on,
like
baby.
I feel like with Silas
I
I'll
was.
go use the bathroom.
and the
I don't
Salvatores,
need to use the bathroom.
I believe it was like
Go
a
ahead.
1% cousin. That's where that EMT came from.
Yeah, that MT, like, he came from out of freaking nowhere. And I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
because like I
who
took
are you?
that DNA test and I had like DNA cousins, some with like
Mm,
2% DNA, but still shared DNA. And
mm,
I'm like, well, shit, you know, it could have came from like some far flung, descendant that
mm.
skewed off the main line.
Facts. Branch
Like I
family.
look right, look. I wonder sometimes, like, look, one day when one of my
Oh, no, Rain.
huh? Oh,
Oh,
I'm
boom.
here.
I thought you left.
No, my alarm. No, my alarm went
Oh,
off.
boom. But that, what you call it? It's so crazy, man. Just to know that, and that's
Yeah,
how DNA works. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's like it's crazy. Like you get it like, oh my gosh, the DNA. Oh my gosh, like I
No,
have some ancestors in my line. Like when I did the research, I said, oh shit,
who are
that
these
was
people?
cool. Like who's
Facts.
these people? Who did I get my sight from? Who, what passed
Mm-hmm.
down? What attributes did I get from them? Like it's only
Mm-hmm.
so far back where they're just your ancestor, and you probably don't have any shared
Mm-hmm.
DNA at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But the shit your ancestor is somehow it's crazy how DNA works.
That's
But
crazy.
because I learned, I forgot what it's one. I know well, we all got old ancestors, but I
Mm-hmm.
ones that I probably would know
Mm.
is recorded. Like I got an ancient one somewhere, and they were Scandinavian. It
Oh,
was
that's
this lady.
fire.
Yeah,
That's so
I was
fire.
like, oh shit, was she a Dahlia type, was she
Mm.
like the firstborn and has passed on her power to me? Can I do that? Let me try.
Facts. That's how I be thinking. Like, real talk. Like,
Or
okay, am I?
maybe one of my ancient African ancestors. Look, I
Mm-hmm.
know a bunch of them. Look, come on now. Let me be a shaman.
Facts.
Let me be a griot. Maybe one
Facts.
I descend from a line. I believe I descend from a line of griots. You know, the
Mm-hmm.
storytellers, the
Mm-hmm.
keepers of the stories. That's where I get my writing from. You know,
Facts. And that's why I'm like, I'm trying to get in there, man. I'm trying to get back to writing. I've been slacking off so much, Rain.
I promise you, I have to. I mean, I got my inspiration in my notes, but
Mm-hmm.
the much writing that I need to get done, I slacked off. But that was, I have a reason, not excuses.
I got
But there's a
reasons.
reason. I had to tell myself that time. There's a difference. I have
Facts.
reasons, but I'm not going to use those reasons as my excuse
Facts.
or something like that. You know, it's just
That's
but I'm
good.
getting
I'm
back
using that.
into
I'm
yeah,
100% gonna use that.
yeah. There's a reason why.
Mm.
I mean, it's not an excuse, but there's a reason there why I didn't.
Facts.
So I'm gonna write those. I'm gonna get to write. I just need the days I choose and I get disturbed and I'm like, oh my god, I just need some time. Like when I was down in New Orleans, I was gonna use some time while I was down there. Sit down at a
Hmm.
cafe, maybe get some writing done.
Oh man, and that's the life for me. You know what I mean? Like just going to a
Yeah,
cafe, give me like a nice little coffee, and just sit there and
right.
just write.
Latte. I do that here sometimes, and I get inspired. Like I'm gonna go probably this weekend and get me a latte at one of my favorite joints to go to, a
Ooh.
matcha strawberry matcha latte,
Oh man, that sounds so
and
good.
commit to writing those three of the chapters that I got, like really hard, concrete. I'm gonna write just I got. Once I get those, I believe that's when the downhill the roller coaster goes. I'm
Hmm.
going. I'm gonna commit to say at least before I leave here, I'm gonna write three chapters at
Facts.
least. I'm gonna type it up. I'm gonna write these three chapters at least.
Hmm.
Or, I probably overextend it, but I at least say I'm gonna write a chapter before I leave.
Mm. That's
I'm
what I'm
gonna write.
saying. I
Yeah,
have to I have to buckle down at some point because I have to
yeah,
get the things that I want to get done. I have to get it done by the end of
yeah,
this year. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Or
I
at
know
least
what you
have like
mean.
a draft.
Exactly. I got like enough poetry and enough essays to put into a volume of like a creative, like artistic poetry book.
Oh, that would be so
I
dope.
just got to sit down and stitch it all together. I got it in a
Hmm.
folder. I just got to organize what I want to come first, the narrative, because I want my poetry book not just to be a book with
Hmm.
just my random poetry. I want them all to kind of flow in like a cohesive
Hmm.
narrative, so to speak. You know,
Hmm.
I got an idea, and I'm gonna add in some of my own pictures
Mm.
and some own quotes, little anecdotes here and there.
Hmm.
And it's gonna be like I forgot the concept I call it. It's like an artistic book. It's like
Hmm.
a book of a spirit book
Oh, that's
almost.
dope. That's dope.
And it's a concept, and that's what I got. So I got one ready to
Hmm.
just put together and publish.
Oh, that's so dope.
I just got to stitch it together. I got to sit down and put all these, get the pictures I took, some
Hmm.
that I've drawn, some poetry, and then these little quotes and anecdotes that I have. I want to add in,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
so dope.
yeah, and maybe a few prayers here and there, and maybe a
Hmm.
song lyric, and it's gonna flow. It works in my head. Don't worry, you'll get a copy because that's
Oh,
gonna be out in the next year.
100%. Send it
It's
to
gonna be out
me.
in the next year. That's like my dissertation. That's my little
Hmm.
That's my passion
Your
project right now. So,
Yeah,
and then
your
the other
offering.
novel I'm writing, I'm not afraid of that. Hell,
Mm.
who it was some of my favorite authors or writers. One I think didn't publish their first book until like after 40 years. So
Mm.
I say I got time.
Facts. More than enough.
Yeah, but that's what I tell myself. Like it's not a rush concept. It's like if you're working on something that's passionate about, you don't want to just push it
Hmm.
out just for the sake of saying, "Oh, I
I
published
did
something."
something.
But
100%.
but can't sit down and explain your process. Some people can. But I don't
Mm.
want to sit there and be like, I just wrote it because I want to get something out and be done with it. I want to say, oh, okay, so this is where I want to tell my
Hmm.
process, my inspiration, how I did that. So yeah, That's why I went
Mm.
with that. Yeah, yeah.
And that's when we gonna whatchamacallit, man. Like we're gonna whatchamacallit. Let's end it right here.
Yeah, I was just about to say that because my alarm went off. I go to my second job
Oh shucks.
at Five Below. I do freight in the morning, so I
Oh
go
cool.
there
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Mm.
Yeah,
Man, but I enjoyed this so much, Rain.
right. Me
You
too.
you're gonna have to come back. Like I've
I
never done
sure
a
will.
overnight whatchamacallit
Yeah.
joint before. This is the first one. So it's like
Oh,
we've gotta like, and then have some more totally epic conversations, you know what I mean?
yeah. I have to come
Like
to one of your daytime little streams too.
oh
Yeah, I gotta come to
thanks.
one of those.
Oh it
I
gets
gotta come to a
drama
few of those.
filled. It
Oh, I
gets
bet.
drama filled
I,
sometimes.
I bet. I
And
bet.
I be here to send shots. You know what I mean? This one didn't send any shots. This one, I'm probably going to like make a like recorded one and like
Yeah.
record all my shot taking there. So it's like I don't because I have two separate on Everybody Gets a Trophy. It's like the Everybody Gets a Trophy live streams, but they're
Yeah.
also the Everybody Gets a Trophy podcast.
Yes. Okay.
And I'm thinking about like trying to incorporate another show. I don't know. And it's like if you ever want to really just like hunker down and we really do like a totally epic show and like just think of some like just like two or three shows to review. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like because I'm already knowing once Interview with a Vampire comes out, I'm going to be
Oh,
reviewing every
oh
episode.
my gosh. I gotta come. I gotta come and talk about that with you when it comes. Oh my gosh. Listen.
Facts. Like
That's or I gotta look. That's the show I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. I'm
waiting.
waiting.
Waiting. I going off a tangent real fast.
Yeah.
AMC has some of the best freaking shows, and I'm like,
They do. They do. They
people,
do. Like I got into some new shows that were on there,
hmm
and I was yeah. You're right. Yeah, they do.
like, and they're just so slept on, man.
They are. They are.
And it's like, but when you get into them, you get into them.
There's some things like you ain't lying. I promise you, you're not
Hmm
like I just. They're good. Like you look.
Facts. Like
I,
now I'm about to go back and rewatch. Probably this morning. I'm probably about to go and watch after because I've been rewatching the originals just because and that's why it's just so fresh on my brain.
I've been wanting to rewatch it. I don't have. Like I said, I was about to get because of course they took it off Netflix and they took it off
Facts.
the other thing I watch it on, but doesn't mean I can't find it. And I've been wanting to rewatch it because I haven't watched it in a long minute. And
Hmm
ever since it came up here, I always go back and rewatch it. And I was like, I haven't watched it, rewatched it. I would say in 2 or 3 years. That's long for me.
Mm.
That's long for me.
It's a treat.
So and so that leaves room for me to feel like I'm close to watching. It's not like quite like the first time watching it, but close enough
Mm.
for me to go back and like, oh gosh,
Facts. Like
just
this
to
is all new
revisit,
to me
just to go
again.
back to the point because I've been tempted to rewatch the Vampire Diaries lately.
I'm
I
getting
haven't watched that.
tempted.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't watched it in years, like longer than the original. So
Facts.
I know some of it I've kind of forgotten. So I
Hmm
know getting back into it, chef's
Oh
kiss.
my god. I still haven't I started like at the beginning of this year. I started watching because I've never watched the first season of the Vampire Diaries. Still to this day.
Mm, that's peak. That's peak. Because it's the swan song. Like if the first season doesn't go off, then you
Hmm
don't get all the rest of the stuff that we did get. So
hmm
the first season is just it pulls you in. Like you're gonna have me go watching that because I know where to go to. I think it's on Peacock, and
hmm
that's where I'm gonna go. And I have a feeling they're gonna put the other ones on there eventually. But
Eventually.
yeah, it's just they're waiting for a good time to pass, and they're gonna add it on there with them.
Hmm
But yeah, I gotta rewatch the Vampire Diaries. I'm gonna add it in my slot of shows that
hmm
I have to that I've been saying I'm either gonna start or watch, and I usually have time for like three at a time. So
hmm
right now, with nothing really on,
hmm
I got time to add in. Vampire Diaries, and maybe one other show that I haven't either started or I'm going to start or
Hmm.
rewatch. I think I'm gonna pick a show I haven't started because I've got so many that people has been suggesting, and I was
Mm.
like, and they look good. It's not like they're suggesting. I'm like, I'm not just telling them I'm gonna watch it. No, I want to watch. So Vampire Diaries for a rewatch, and I'm gonna start a new show.
Mm.
Right.
That should be dope. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you go and get ready for work. Love you
Yeah. Oh
so
my gosh, I gotta
much.
stop by and get me some coffee too.
I'm Brad. But I'm going to whatchamacallit, take you down. Have a
All
great
right.
day.
I had fun, and you
Miss you
too.
already, Rain.
I know. I miss you too. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
So yes, guys, that was Rain, one of my best friends on this freaking planet. And we're gonna end out the show here. Like, I love the fact all you guys have like watch, share, hit that notification bell. At some point, I am going to come back, and review some stuff. Like, I'm probably gonna like take a little minute to like, recalibrate everything, and like uh get my bearings, and like figure out what content I want to move forward with and what I don't want to move forward with, you understand me? So it's like this was a breath of fresh air. Like I didn't come on here tonight taking shots, which shots were taking at me earlier, well, last night, and it's like just to show people, it's like, hey, bro, I don't hold a grudge with people. Like, and literally, it almost started off as that because, boom, beforehand, I went live and I was gonna, like, baby, okay. I was taking shots and, like, reviewing the content, which I'm going to still do, but I'm about to go and record that, right? So, and I want to do it dolo just so I can engage and like take the shots I need to take, like, but still have this piece of content out there for people. So this has been a great show. Like this video, subscribe to the page, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Boom. And this has been Everybody Gets a Trophy. I've been your humble and gracious host, Ien Conner. Boom. That was my beautiful, beautiful brother, Rain. And let me know if you guys want to see more of Rain, because Rain will be stopping by. Hopefully I can like twist Rain's arm to get him to come back more often so we can have like some more of these type of conversations about shows in like the zeitgeist and in pop culture in general. But oh man, this was a great show. Boom, W stream for myself. And catch you guys on the next video. Bye. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.